Yeah, man.
You say he ended up in Houston and they put a tracking device on your car. And then it's allegedly the cops already had ran down on you and told you you're fixing to go down for this shit because they knew you was on the fucking scene. So you flipped the script on him and set him up. Allegedly. Allegedly. You already had flipped the script on them, but they didn't put a tracking device on your fucking car. You gave them a play-by-play of everything that was going on. They did not put a tracking device on your car, baby girl. It wouldn't make any sense to put a tracking device on your fucking car. You was on the scene. You already snitched on him. You told them exactly what went on. You told that's why you was like, why would he just get into a car and just start admitting that he unalived the kid? You know what I'm saying? You're telling the story all wrong because you're trying to save face. I was gonna go live about this last night, but I want everybody else to go ahead and get their little content off. I want everybody to get their little content off. I already know what's going on. Y'all are all wrong. I don't give a fuck what nobody's talking about. Let them go ahead and go live and lie about this shit. And we're actually gonna come clean up everybody mess tomorrow night. So here is tomorrow night. We live tonight. So Key and Booney already know about the setup. Why would the baby mama be involved and allow them to take the baby out? I mean, you just need to sit back and just pay attention. We've already exposed the fact that okay, the baby mama heard the gunshots at the stop sign. This out of her motherfucking mouth. See, Mimi, you've been in my chat for a long time, but this type of shit is gonna piss me off because I've already exposed all this. I've already exposed every fucking thing. The baby mama already fucking said I heard gunshots at the stop sign. So you drop your baby off, and minutes later, you at a stop sign and you hear a bunch of gunshots and you just decide, fuck that, I'm leaving. And you didn't even call him to be like, damn, baby, you good? I just heard gunshots up there. Is y'all straight? You drop your kid off and you hear a bunch of gunshots at the spot where you drop your kid off. You not gonna call and check and see and be like, hey, babe, you good? Is y'all good? I'm not even finna sit here and play with you, Mimi. Why the baby mama gonna do? Because shit, allegedly insurance, allegedly. And matter of fact, hold on. Matter of fact, I ain't, you know what? I'm finna get pissed off, bro. Hold on. Let me find this video. Let me find this motherfucking video real quick. Let me find it. Here you go, right here. Boom. Listen to this. Listen to this. I'm ready to start this show. Double tap the screen. Not double tap. I ain't on no damn vertical live. Hit the X button on the live chat and press the like button. How many likes we got? We got 823 likes with 3,300 people in here. Man, fuck that. I ain't starting this show till I get 1,000 likes. That's bullshit, bro. Like this Sprite episode already. All right, let's go. Look, I ain't got nothing to drink over here. I don't feel like getting up and getting water, so I'm gonna crack this Sprite open. So if I get a little, you know what I'm saying, burp a little bit, my bad. I'm thirsty. Give me a second.
Man, it's Ratchet TV.
Did y'all hear that? Let's back it up a little bit. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, y'all ain't gonna lie. I grieve a little different, y'all. Y'all took my baby, but I'm not motherfucking tripping on that shit, bitch.
Y'all took my baby, but I'm not motherfucking tripping off that shit, bitch.
Yeah, y'all ain't gonna lie. I grieve a little different, y'all. Y'all took my baby, but I'm not motherfucking tripping on that shit, bitch.
Mimi, you got any more questions, Mimi, before I play the rest of this video? Before I even attempt to play the rest of this video, Mimi, where did you go, Mimi? Is Mimi still in here? You got any more questions, Mimi? Hey, y'all took my baby, but I'm not tripping on that shit. I'm not tripping. Of course you're not. You got the insurance, right? Allegedly, right? Right? So before I even start this show, let's start here. Since Mimi wants to ask me motherfucking questions, do you got any more questions, Mimi? I don't see you no more in my chat. Where's Mimi, y'all? Where the fuck is Mimi? Are you still here, Mimi? You got real quiet. Okay, let's finish the show then. Yeah, Mimi, sit your ass in the bushes and just watch.
Yeah, y'all ain't gonna lie. I grieve a little different, y'all. Y'all took my baby, but I'm not motherfucking tripping on that shit, bitch. Bitch, he give him and he take him. Bitch, we all got down around this bitch. I ain't.
And he's not in her life whatsoever.
My biological father is Dr. Umar.
Even before Umar Johnson confirmed this was his daughter, I mean, you can just look at her and tell that's his daughter. They look exactly alike. And they also have the same DNA in pissing people off and being extremely unlikable, because Nisa managed to turn herself into the hill, right? She started off with a pretty sympathetic story, but her actions ever since then has now turned her into somebody who's controversial, who people don't like. Her own father called her a clout chasing struggle streamer, and I'll be real, the more I see of Nisa, the more I co-sign those sentiments. It does look like the objective here is to get attention and not what she said initially, which was she was only commenting online to bash her father so she could find her other sister. The message itself was convoluted. On one end, she wanted to find her sister and needed the help of TikTok. And then on the other end, she wanted us to shame Umar Johnson. It kind of felt like she didn't really know exactly why she was on TikTok bashing her own family. But, she was doing it anyway because the purpose is attention. Because I did like 5 minutes of research and was able to find her other sister like easily. So she could have probably done that very same research without TikTok and also found her sister. But also too, like the most telling part about like how she's only doing this for attention was after she was able to locate her sister, because she claimed the girl's mom gave her a call. After she located her sister, she didn't stop, right? As a matter of fact, she only started going harder at Umar Johnson and, telling all her family business. Like Nisa is currently online telling people that if they want her to come and speak on their platform, she needs to get paid anywhere between $3,500 to $10,000.
But y'all don't know shit. But you want to keep exposing your personal business for money for the internet. You trying to make it come up. What are you talking about? It's on the internet. So what the am I exposing? It's on the internet. It's on Shade Room. It's on Neighborhood Watch. It's on all these. So what am I exposing? You mean if I'm going on somebody's platform, you best believe I'm gonna get paid. And if you call that clout chasing, if you call that a come up, I don't give. I'm going to do it. A lot of people hit me up for interviews. Y'all gonna have to come out pockets because I'm not doing shit for free. 3,500 to 10K is my range. So if you don't want to come up out them pockets, that's fine. I won't be on your platform. Y'all pay Dr. Umar thousands of dollars to get on there and talk. Y'all gonna pay me to sing.
Regardless of your opinion on Umar Johnson, whether or not you think he's a scammer, he's not a scammer, he's helpful, he's not helpful, I think we can all agree it's kind of crazy that her justification for getting paid $3,500 to $10,000 for an interview is that Umar Johnson is getting paid for interviews, as if her and Umar Johnson is bringing the same information, as if her and Umar Johnson has the same resume. We all feel differently about Umar Johnson. Something he's a scammer, something he's Christ, something he's helpful, something he's not helpful. But I think we can all collectively agree, even if you do love or hate Umar Johnson, that it's crazy, right? That in the words of Umar Johnson, a struggle streamer is demanding the same amount of payment for an interview as her father, who is one of the most polarizing human beings on the planet. And it just sort of shows exactly what the motives are. It went from I'm trying to find my sister to my father is ignoring me. He's a deadbeat. He's not in my life. I want to have a conversation with him. To I'm a social media star. Pay me $10,000, bro. It's crazy. It goes without saying, but the attention she's been getting on social media is really going to her head. Like she's on IG Live talking like she's Kai Cenat or she's Drewski. Like she's calling herself a social media star, a viral person.
Do I have a camel toe? I don't have to clout chase. Go on my page. I'm a comedian. I've been doing this Instagram. Been doing this social media. I've had multiple videos go viral before and I had to deal with hate comments. It's nothing new. It's always, oh, you want clout, you bashing your dad, you doing this, you doing that.
You've been doing social media, you've been quote unquote going viral, but we only discovered you or knew of you when you decided to come online to throw your family dirty laundry out there for us to judge. Now, I'll be real, bro. Like she's Umar's daughter, bro. The same mannerisms, the same delusion. Bro, Umar Johnson ain't really helping his case as well because Umar Johnson is on Instagram, like talking to us as if we're part of a cult. Bro, Umar Johnson is telling us, you either with me or you against me. Ain't no frenemies. You pick a side and you stay there.
Let the evil take us. If you with me, you with me. If you ain't, you ain't. I'm not begging nobody. If you with me, you with me. If you ain't, you ain't. The only thing good that's coming out of this unfortunate situation is everybody got to pick a side. Pick a side and stay on it. Please stay on your side. No more frenemies. I don't want no more frenemies. Either with me or you not. Let's do what we got to do. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never.
Bro, we're not beholden to King Umar Johnson, bro. Like, we're not your faithful servant, bro. We are people with opinions, right? So some may think you're wrong in this situation, some may think you're right. But that don't necessarily mean they will have that opinion forever, right? So I don't feel like it's fair. And that's one of the issues with Umar Johnson. In the past, right, is Umar Johnson expect absolute, completely cult-like loyalty, especially from people in the media. And I always found that strange, right? Like Umar Johnson, when let's say you're on his side or you're given great information, you're educating people on his behalf, up and run up his donations. You're his best friend, you're somebody who he loves. But the minute you decide to have an opinion of your own, man, Umar Johnson hates you. Umar Johnson puts you in the book of Negroes, and now you're banned from the FDMG campus, right? And I always thought that was kind of weird, right? Like, why are you operating like a czar? You're not a king, bro, and we're not your servants, all right? But even with Umar Johnson being as intolerable as he is in this situation, I'll be real, bro. The daughter is still looking a whole lot worse. Because after she begged to get in contact with her father, when she really was never out of contact with him, according to her, because she showed messages of them texting, after her begging to get a conversation, Umar Johnson actually hit her up. He sent her a text and said, "Hey, let's meet up and have a conversation." You know what she did afterwards, bruh? Bruh, she proved that she's not online for no conversation. She's not online to reconnect with her father. She's online looking for strict attention. Because after her father gave her what she wanted, a conversation, and asked her to link up and gave her a date, she decided to come back online to expose the message and further bash him.
Y'all, this is what my dad responded to me. Good evening, princess. Although I am very disappointed in your online behavior, I want to have lunch with you and your mother next Thursday or Friday. Please have her text me the day, time, and location for our meeting. You deserve to hear all of the truth from us together. We have much to discuss. I look forward to building the relationship with you that she never allowed us to have. With love, your father. So you decide to reach out to me because I outed you. You had all this time, you had all these chances to reach out to your daughter, but because I outed you on social media, now you want to sit down for lunch? You're a fraud. You're a hypocrite. You are everything that you say that you aren't. And you got on live responding to me, talking about some struggle stream, talking about some, I'm known in North Philly. If y'all needed to find me, y'all could have found me. What do I have to find you for, sir? When you're my dad. Right? Like, now you want to have a talk because I outed you. Hold black men accountable.
What up, though, my boy?
She's so phony, bro. In her first message to the world about Umar Johnson, she kept reiterating, this is not to bash him. I'm not trying to expose him or bash him. I just want to find my sister. But now, as she's speaking, you can clearly see what the original agenda was because, like, she's categorizing her initial video.
We gotta chop it up, too, man. We gotta do our content. You know what I'm saying?
So it shows her initial... Like her initial
start posting,
was to out him, was to bring him change.
I'm working on too.
And that's what she did, apparently, or at least she thought she did, right? Because people who hate Umar Johnson, they're gonna take it, they're gonna run with it. People who like Umar Johnson, they're not gonna even like deal with this. The people who are in the middle, we can pretty much acknowledge that Umar Johnson did some wrongs. He didn't try hard enough to be in his daughter's life, and we could also say you are wrong, bro. All right, you are absolutely wrong for coming online and airing your family dirty laundry out for what? Some notoriety? A check? It's wrong. And after you like beat the horse down and told us, hey, bro, I want to have a conversation. I just want to have a conversation. He finally agrees to give you the conversation and you're still continuing to bash him online on TikTok for what? Like, for what exactly? For what? You told us you just want a conversation. Your father been ignoring you. He finally responds back. All right. He finally gave you a date and time and says, hey, bro, let's have your mother there so we can have a conversation. So you as a child can know exactly why I wasn't completely in your life growing up. Why I felt pushed away. Why I felt like your mother isolated me from you. You were asking for that conversation. He wants to give it to you. And now you're still bashing him. At this point, if I'm Umar Johnson, bro, I guess you can't completely turn your back on her because this is your daughter.
Oh, yeah, my bad, man. If you hear me better now, I just had to I was talking. I had my phone and my computer on, so it probably echoed. But yeah, man, need me to help you with some content. I got you. I'm start editing some stuff and send you something. Let me see. This one I want to go to right here. This girl, GS Lil Ronnie. She was talking about how she got away. She wasn't really the getaway, or she wasn't involved in nothing. She had a tracker in her car, and she helped.
Y'all hit that like button on the video for me. So an update, a huge update on the Get Money Lil Ronnie case has just happened. So y'all remember the girl that got arrested that was with one of the unalivers of Get Money Lil Ronnie, right? One of the killers. It's the first guy that actually got arrested at the gas station inside of Livingston, Texas. He got out, got arrested. She got arrested. So she has finally went live. She's released. So which means they put in an interrogation room, got her to talk, say as much information as she potentially could. She got out. She just went live. I'm going to play the video for y'all of her going live. Now, she did say some key points. Most important point is she did identify him as one of the shooters for sure. And really, she said they, and she didn't deny that the second guy was also a shooter. So I do believe, like I told y'all, she's going to be a key witness and a key point within this whole case as well, right? And also, she said the way that they caught her in that car, I believe I said this as well, that they were either following her or put a tracker. So she admitted, y'all want to know how they caught us? They put a tracker in my car. Now, she did say while she was inside the vehicle with the guy, she asked him, like, how can you do that to a baby? You know, I'm not in any agreement to nothing with anyone killing a baby. But one of the wildest things she said, she called the mother, you know, Shaman, which of course is Get Money Lil Ronnie's significant other, the woman that lost her 5-year-old daughter in this entire ordeal. She called her trifling for pretty much saying that she was in agreement with them killing a baby. It's not just the mother that will believe that Shorty was in agreement. It's just the fact that you were even around Buddy in the first place, even after the murder actually took place. Because remember, y'all, she actually said that there was, you know, she was supposed to be watching that girl's baby. And she said that the girl whose baby she was supposed to be watching, remember, she said on Tuesday, the police came to this girl's house that was actually caught with the guy that unalived Lil Ronnie, right? I got multiple videos I'm gonna play for y'all today, but the first video I'm gonna play for y'all today will be this video right here with Shorty going live, explaining her side of the story. Here it goes.
It's stupid. The car wash, it was stupid. They didn't have to do that shit. But if the mama want to know what happened and what the fuck I know, I'm willing to tell her. Because she deserved that. That mama know. I'm glad the fuck. Bitch, you know how I am with kids. I would never hurt no fucking kid, bro. I would never agree with nobody hurting no fucking kid, bro. Like, are you cool? You know that. Like, you know that shit. So for you to bash me like that, you to do the game like that, my mama, you trifling in a hoe, bro. Because anybody know me, bro. I've never harmed a kid a day in my life, bro. I never did nothing to no kids, bro. I don't agree with that nigga killing no kids. I asked him, how the fuck did you do some shit like that? How the fuck can you sleep doing shit like that? What the fuck? I was mad about that shit. The fuck I know. Y'all bashing, so y'all got questions? Ask them other questions. Ask me questions, and my mama, I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck going on. Ask a question. On God, I will let you know. Y'all want to know how we got caught? I will gladly tell y'all. She put a track on my car. I went to jail too. The fuck? They interrogated me too, like I was guilty because I had nothing to do with none of that. None of that. Nothing at all. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. It didn't have nothing to do with that. But to the way everybody that's bashing me, nigga, fuck y'all, because y'all don't know the truth. Y'all don't know the real. Because when the truth motherfucking come out, that I had nothing to do with none of that shit, you all gonna be looking pissy, looking dumb, stupid, goofy bitches. Like y'all telling me to go to hell and shit. Bitch, I'm out. Y'all, everybody who said I wasn't gonna get out, bitch, I'm out. I didn't take him. I didn't take him nowhere. I didn't take the nigga nowhere. The nigga was already out here. The nigga was already out here. I don't even know how he got out here. I didn't take that nigga nowhere. I didn't take that nigga nowhere. I did take him out here. I didn't take him out here. He was already out here. He told me to come out here, and that's exactly what the fuck I did, came out here. I wasn't hiding that nigga or nothing. That nigga knew the chances he was taking, getting in this motherfucking car. I had nothing to do with none of that shit. I told him, I said, I feel like they following me. I feel like they following me. He told me, nah, ain't nobody following you good. Bitch, you tried to get in this car, you back out. That got shit to do with me. I'm glad they got your ass, because I'm scared. The whole time we're in the car ride, I'm scared. Bitch, what the fuck is you on? I'm asking him questions. Fuck you back on. Why you do that? How could you do that? How could the fuck could you kill a kid, bro? How could you do that? How could you kill that fucking kid? The nigga kept telling me he didn't know that baby was there. Bitch, are you okay? Are you cool, ho? How could you kill a kid? The fuck? No, I had nothing to do with none of that shit. No. Everybody.
Ever wondered what your home looks like from space? Enter your address and get a 360-degree satellite view of your home.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's
so I
crazy.
know that was a lot for y'all to take in. Hopefully, y'all were able to pretty much get it all. Now, another part. Yeah, I remember on the video I made where I was telling y'all she was supposed to be watching the other girl's baby, and somehow the baby ended up getting passed around like a hot potato. Now, of course, y'all were saying that in the comment section, like they're literally just passing the baby around. Remember, the mother was inside of Mexico getting some surgery. I imagine it was like a BBL surgery or something like that, right? So while she's getting a surgery, the girl that y'all just saw that came out to explain herself was supposed to be watching her baby. Be watching this girl baby that I'm about to play. Now I'm going to play audio of her calling the lady, because you remember I said she ended up giving the baby to a neighbor. The girl that got arrested ended up giving the baby to a neighbor, and the girl, the mother of that child was like, wait, why she give my baby to a neighbor? Because she didn't know what was going on because she was in Mexico, right? Now there's audio of her actually calling the neighbor just to show y'all that she literally didn't know that her baby was getting passed around like that. She was in Mexico having her watch the baby. Either way it goes, I'm going to play that video for y'all. If you're not keeping up with it, you have to watch my previous videos so you'll have an understanding. But here goes her on.
Yeah, man, I'm at to play a little bit of that.
What's criminal about their situation, right? But it's mighty funny that he acts like everything he's doing is legal. Like he doesn't do anything illegal. Like he's not on the internet sending threats continuously. Like we didn't see the no jumper situation. Like he's not doing nothing wrong. He even says this about the younger people that's out here committing all types of acts of violence, that want to be in the entertainment business, that want to be rappers. He has advice for them, right? Oh man, y'all need to do this. 4 extras in the ankle monitor. I'm not signing nobody in the streets. But you're the only one that's poisoning the streets continuously on the net at this level. So you got to lead by example, my brother. We want to call it out, make sure the people see it for what it is. You know, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that like button, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. No, I appreciate y'all. We're going to get into this one, though. Y'all know what it is, man. We got to react to this one. We got to react. Because Adam called him out from Jump Street, right? Adam made sure from Jump Street that he identified that, hey, Wack, this is what you said. This is what you said, Wack. So you want us to believe that you didn't say something that is on video? The same way they try to do no jumper thing with us. And then, you know, I hear Wack saying, right? Real quick, right? I hear Wack saying that niggas want to act like police with the no jumper situation. Y'all niggas put the video out there. So if y'all put the video out there of criminal activity, they saying people that are street and gang members are saying something about it. So we supposed to watch y'all commit a criminal act, brag about it, put it on the internet, and we ain't supposed to say nothing. Is that how y'all think the people supposed to react? Makes some damn sense. So we just supposed to act like we didn't see something that we seen because y'all said it? Man, these niggas is crazy, man. Straight up, man. But let's get into this joint, man. These niggas is crazy, man.
Let's do it. Wack.
Yeah, y'all be doing clickbait
hard
title.
drive.
I got into it with Snoopy because he like, what? I thought you did all the time.
So 2 months ago, there was a clip that did not get a lot of
There we
attention.
go.
Wack claims he has career-ending info about Drake on this hard drive.
That's bullshit.
You want to watch it? I watched it. Yes, let's do it. Okay.
That's bullshit.
All right, let's watch it. We're gonna labor our fans with having to watch
That's
this
bullshit.
entire 5-minute clip now.
Drake need to get away from top 5.
Okay. Why do you think he's bad news?
Bad news.
Why?
This is how much respect I got for you.
Look at my keychain. A hard drive, USB drive.
This is how much respect I have for you. I'm telling you, somebody listening, Drake, hear me, no troll, on Pyro. You need to get away from that dude.
And he put this on Pyro. So we got to say this right now. Whenever Wack says on Pyro, it's automatically now to not believe him. Whenever he says Pyro, this is just a word that has become loud to him, whereas though he feels that it's stamping his truth when all it's doing is stamping that you're about to lie to him. We got to be real with that shit.
Yeah, some good combos. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Come on, bro. What kind of that ain't your cripping is questionable. You let your girl bust a nut watching you get marked out, and then you turn around and sell yourself getting marked out, discredit you, your neighborhood, what you stand for, to a dude in Nebraska, the Smokey Show, for $750. And then en route, tell dude, I need some more gas money to get home. I'll do an interview right now for anything. And goes on there and start woofing and say, Black Sam, man, you got to get out. Come on, bro. Let it go, bro.
So he didn't think of the fight idea in the moment. He thought of it a little bit later on. But he also might have just wanted to respect the burger spot opening.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something. If you park in front of my house or you at my place of business and I come out, instead of having a conversation with you, I'm in your face, spitting in your face, shoving you all around, I'm not respecting where we at. Why should you?
But as dudes who at least somewhat represent the same thing, don't you think Rockstar
Black
was
Sam
looking
ain't
at
no
him?
gang member?
Yeah, but he's associated with a certain area.
Who?
I mean, he's associated with the
gang
60s
member.
and shit.
It don't matter, bro. What the? Listen, I don't care if we at church, and you know I violated the pastor. Boy, you get disrespectful, I'm gonna get disrespectful. That's it. I'm not gonna say, well, this is your place. Bitch ass nigga, whoa, 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 get up. Oh, I'm not gonna do anything because this is the owner. This wasn't like this some random dude in the front. He could have got off with that. Black Sam made the decision to declare war.
So do you think that fade, do you think there's any chance of that actually happening?
He talking. Dude in Arizona, he ain't coming back. And the fact that he didn't went and call Black Sam out, when they run into him, they ain't got to be Black Sam. They going to max him out.
But if you're Rockstar, doesn't he kind of owe it to himself to come out here and try to actually get into this fade? Like, he can't just like wait until he sees him, right?
Listen, all he got to do is go try to get a burger. Black Sam at the burger spot. He telling y'all he up there helping the
But
shit.
he might not be there every day.
Well, shit. I mean,
You got to fight some high school kid working the fry machine.
go through there. Let him know. Look, I guarantee if he go through there and say, hey, call Black Sam, tell him Rockstar here, I need to fade. He gonna pull up.
Okay, I'll support that. Anyway, beyond you saying that you didn't actually say that about the hard drive, I'm just curious. What are your thoughts on Drake even reaching out to me with that? And his main question was just, what was the plan? Like, was the idea that it was going to get handed over to law enforcement?
I said my plan. And his mama, if he insinuating that, fuck you, Drake, and your mama. If you insinuate, nah, fuck all that. Don't play with me, homie. I'm not brick baby, none of that. Pyro. I said right there, as a friend, right? The shit ain't went nowhere. So it still ain't went nowhere.
In that clip, you say, I have so much respect for you, Drake. And then the first thing you say is, fuck your mom.
Straight up, yeah. Whoever mama. Whoever wanted, I don't give I'm not brick baby. I'm not brick baby, bro. Don't play with me with no law enforcement shit. I ain't never mentioned no law enforcement. I ain't never insinuated I was gonna do that. My whole stance is get away from dude before he have you twisted.
Drake didn't say
I don't know
you
what
were
he
gonna
said. If he said that,
do it. He just was floating it like, what was the plan?
His mama.
What was the plan?
Dead homies. And nigga, if Drake mentioned something about whacking some police shit, that's my stance. If he didn't, then I guess I'm cool. But I'm not Adam. I'm not none of these dudes that sit at this table. The closest thing to me is nephew. And you ain't gonna play with him with no police shit.
Who's nephew?
4 extras.
Oh.
Right? I'm not these dudes, bro. I don't get high. I ain't none of that shit. So if he called you insinuating I was gonna turn him into the police when the content obviously says, Drake, this don't fit your brand. Dude is reckless. Get away from him before he have you pulled into some bullshit. And you take that I'm trying to turn him into the police. And if Drake said that, Wack is telling Drake fuck his mama.
Jeez.
Pyro. If he said that. Now you saying he said that.
I was saying that he was just asking, what is the plan?
So did he say that? Or are you putting that on there?
I mean, I can play it for you. And those words did leave his mouth. It was like, what was the plan for a street dude? What was he going to do with this footage or audio or whatever it might be of someone allegedly ordering a hit? And by the way, when you watch that clip, it does seem...
Who said he ordered? You making it. You never seen it.
No. He did. You
ain't never seen it.
When he was talking about it, he made it sound like he heard through the grapevine that was what the footage supposedly was.
There's nothing on there with nobody ordering a hit. There's nothing on there saying Drake said shit.
So what if you did come upon audio or video of Drake ordering a hit? What would you do with it?
What if it came to me?
Yeah.
I'm going to go give it to his people.
Okay. They're probably going to say, why'd you say his mom?
No, I said Drake's mama. If that nigga said I was going to turn something into the police. Hey, look, bro, y'all starstruck. He just another man that's an artist to me. That's it. I'm the same nigga when they hit his house for the 200. I'm the same nigga, Drake, that went and got your bag back. So if he getting on that with me, some police shit, then I'm gonna get on some disrespectful shit right back.
I do
See, me telling me I'm gonna go to the police on him is half of me saying fuck his mama.
He didn't say that.
Okay,
he suggested that.
Yeah,
like,
stop
as in,
playing with me, my nigga.
What was the plan?
Listen,
was
bro.
the plan to give it to the police? He was just asking questions. That was what his question was.
What you mean? What was the plan?
Right.
Like, what do you do in this situation? What was the?
What who do?
Like, why were you bringing it up? Were you bringing it up because you were thinking about?
Drake didn't say that because Drake know what was going on.
You want me to just play it for you?
No, he know what was going on. But if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. Ask 40, Drake, weird ass nigga. You know what the fuck y'all was doing over there with your mans now?
Yeah.
I'm just the go-between to make sure it didn't go nowhere. I'm the nigga that took the laptop. Now I can go get these people back their shit who don't think like me and let them do what they do, and that shit'll probably be plastered everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? I'm the one that took control of it, got it to his mans, talked to them, and they start willing and dealing. So unless your man 40 is playing, the one that live over here in the valley, who goes and get fruit out of Beverly Center every morning, unless he playing, I don't know, because they was in negotiation.
If you live in the valley, why would you go all the way to the Beverly Center?
Ask him. They was in negotiation. I stay out of it. The only thing a lot of people will bring me shit and say, "Wack, we're gonna leave this with you because we doing this to make sure don't nothing go wrong." Cool. When y'all done, what y'all doing with it? Here you go. That's cool. Now what a motherfucker choose to do with it after that, I don't know. So yeah, I'm not the one to play. I don't give a fuck. Drake ain't got to never do nothing for me ever in life. But that man disrespected me, talking about some police. I'm a disrespecting back, straight like that.
Again, he was just floating the idea.
Yeah,
like,
I'm floating the idea about your mama, nigga.
Shouldn't we leave moms out of it?
Nah, but nigga, leave police out of it.
His mom seems very sweet.
Well, police seem the same way.
The cops don't seem sweet.
Yeah, definitely.
They enforce laws.
That's you. See, I'm not Brick them, bro. I'm not them dudes, bro. He play like that with you. I don't play like that. I don't play like that, bro. I come from somewhere.
Don't you think bringing up his mom is playing in a way? Like
no,
it's like childhood,
bring up the police.
Elementary school type stuff.
Yeah, no, it's disrespect.
Okay.
I mean disrespect with disrespect. So if he told you that, hopefully you ain't put no words in his mouth, then that's my stance. If he didn't, then I take it back. But if he did, I stand on it.
Okay. He did, like, at the end of the message, he did say, maybe just don't even mention it to Wack because I don't really feel like dealing with Wack 100 type problems.
I didn't look out for him.
I probably should have just took that.
So at the end of the day,
should have took that more serious.
Yeah, I don't play like that, especially when I've been the goddamn voice of reason. Your clickbait shit. Obviously, I'm giving him warning. I'm like, yo, bro, this dude you got around you, look, what's on there? This dude done been on the people shows.
Is he locked up right now?
I'm gonna kill this for you with such and such and such. Like, come on, bro.
Is top 5 locked up right now?
Yeah, man. This whole situation need a little tethering, man. It's going too far. I don't know what he got on there, but that is looking shaky, bro. I even got that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Play some more of this.
Arrested in firearm investigation in January. I'm pretty sure I got out since then. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay, all right. Let's lighten this up a little bit. Can you put on the headphones? I want to check out this new artist. I think you should sign this artist. All right. The audio's on? Okay. Check this out. I feel like this could be your next signee.
Let's do it.
Hey, trying to chase a little 2 bands. Hey, trying to chase a little 2 bands. Hey, I got more than 2 fans. Hey, I got over 1,000 fans on my page, and they all listen to my music. Hey, your bitch jocking my music. Hey.
Why is he still in Stockton?
Well, he just shot a video in his neighborhood with Vaughn off 1700, who's like basically the hottest rapper coming out of Chicago, and then Stunna Girl, which that's the really interesting part. Stunna Girl traditionally has always done a lot of music with Mozzie. All the people associated with Mozzie with her. Obviously, EBK J-Bo and Mozzie absolutely do not with each other. So she seemingly either switched sides from Mozzie's camp to the EBK camp, or maybe she's just such a Beyonce now that she doesn't have to choose sides. Maybe now she gets to float between the cliques. We don't really know.
Politics is Stunna Girl. I know she got a flag in her back pocket.
Everyone's a blood involved here, yeah.
But I'm just tripping. I'm like, yo, bro. Hey, look, homie, when you get a bag, you get a contract in a situation, you ain't supposed to run to the fire. You're supposed to get away from the fire.
I know, man.
So imagine the investor who just gave him this bag when he got out.
So
he ain't made none of that.
He got signed, or
they give him like $2-3 million. They tell me.
That's insane. I mean, but you're looking at a dude who's so addicted to the life.
Yeah, I'm finna see what they talk about. Bring my buddy in. Fetch me the idea, so I gotta run with it real quick. See what this dude Charles Dwight talking about. He says I'm disrespectful. I'm about to see what's popping though. You know what I'm saying? Rewind it back a little bit.
The preacher can't preach that at the funeral. For this, she had to pay for her father's sins. The preacher can't preach that at the funeral. But we all got to pay for our father's sins. It's scripture. You might not even know your daddy. Never met that mother before. You got to pay for some shit he done done. Same with your mama. You got to suffer for it. And it's out of your control, boys and girls. You don't get to pick the mother and father that you are born to. You don't get to choose the conditions. You don't get to choose the circumstances. You just happen to be born.
Foul on Fort Worth ISD.
I got shot when I was 15. My cousin was murdered all over the rap store.
Wondering why the school would bring this person to speak to middle schoolers.
Very distasteful. Very extremely distasteful. And someone should be held accountable.
Nobody was, y'all got mad. Now I don't want to make this about. Nobody was, y'all got mad. Now I don't want to make this about me, but come on now. Do I need to remind y'all? Do I need to remind y'all? Lil Rodney and them was babies. J-Dub, all they were babies. CJ Casino, them niggas were babies. That put this music scene on, and it's been death and destruction ever since they've been rapping. So we go act like, come on now. Come on now. Now all of a sudden, oh, I can't believe this. They've been having shootouts. Y'all got mad. Now
speak to middle schoolers.
Very distasteful. Very extremely distasteful.
Blame the city for this. She had to pay for her father's sins. The preacher.
I got shot when I was 15. My cousin was murdered all over the rap store.
Wondering why the school would bring this person to speak to middle schoolers.
Very distasteful. Very extremely distasteful. And someone should be held accountable.
Nobody was, y'all got mad. Now I don't want to make this about me, but come on now. Do I need to remind y'all? Do I need to remind y'all? Lil Rodney and them was babies. J-Dub, all they were babies. CJ Casino, them niggas were babies. That put this music scene on, and it's been death and destruction ever since they've been rapping. So we go act like, come on now. Come on now. Now all of a sudden, oh, I can't believe this. They've been having shootouts around this motherfucker. They were just, before Go Yayo went to jail, wasn't they trying to meet up with CJ going to this block? They been shoot. Come on now. Y'all been watching this shit on the internet. But now it's an innocent baby.
Yeah, dog. Charles to be going off.
Because we all born into sin, none of us is innocent. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say this again. An innocent baby lost her life in the natural realm of things. But in the spiritual realm of things, none of us is innocent, not even that baby who lost her life. Because the Bible says that you will suffer from your father's sins. Even if he absent, you will suffer from your father's sins. So that baby had to suffer for her father's sins. So we're going to act like it ain't what it is. Get out your feelings.
Believe that for sure.
Because whenever you in your feelings, you can't gather into your faith. Faith and feelings don't run parallel together.
At iBuyDirect, we make buying prescription eyewear online easy. With over 3,000 styles starting at just $6, you can...
Yeah.
Let's Let's not blame the city for this. She had to pay for her father's sins.
This has been in existence about 90 days, and I have made sure it hasn't went anywhere. Personally, I think you know what I'm talking about. That dude with his mouth and the things he say does not support your career and as far as you come. I'm telling you as a brother, this is how much I got respect for you.
That's the red button.
And if you have something here, I'm gonna let you plug into it and look at it when we're done.
What is it?
You're gonna see how much get the fuck away from top 5, bro.
So it's like, is Wack trying to blackmail Drake? Or what is he trying to do by saying what he's saying? And he says, if you had something I can put this into, then I would put it in. When we all know that Adam has the whole setup.
I got 2,000 for a Blueface verse, but that ain't the type of business I do. But he don't understand that, right? Because he ain't in the bubble of that. So next thing he tells me is, man, I got to pick my daughter up. She in San Diego to bring her out here with me in Arizona. I ain't got no gas money. So one of my homegirls who worked for Live Nation had a gig that paid $1,500 a week driving a golf cart. Big Drake concert, Beyonce, and another like heavy metal group week after week. So I called him, want the gig? Go ahead, bro, to put some money in your pocket. I don't charge him nothing. I just know him from Clubhouse. He live in Arizona. He called me again, bro, like, man, I'm short on money. I ain't got no food in the house. So Sam and them at the Toyota dealer, they had a little gig where they needed some security in black. They was paying like $40 an hour, right? For like 4 or 5 hours. You want it? Go ahead. Just because he calling me telling me his hand is bad. But this is what I do know. When the Crip is calling the Damu that he met over a cold bowl of soup that y'all ain't built with and got history with.
We're very involved with all of our communities and all of our branches. That's the heart of who we are.
For them type of things, exposing that type of information, knowing what we do and we will make you content in this metaverse, that let me know he really ain't got a solid standing with his own homeboys.
So that changed how you thought about Rockstar going forward?
Yeah, I know what I'm dealing with, right? So I just left it on Clubhouse. I can show you my phone. He text me, send me a link. I go in there. What's up? Boom, 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 boom. Get my people their content there, and I'm gone. I don't understand. If there's loose cannon, I can understand Black Sam being upset.
So, but isn't your narrative that you think that Black Sam was not upset with Rockstar for being affiliated with you?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Other people?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Brick and Flacco, I heard thrown out there.
Brick, Flacco, Munchie. He got a problem with all three of them. I'm gonna tell you.
And
why.
he considers Rockstar to be too engaged with them.
He'd be on Clubhouse with him. He did sit down interviews with him, everything.
It's so cool that Black Sam doesn't really communicate with the world about these things, so we just have to guess. He's like Jesus. We have to guess about his motivation.
Hold on, let's do the math.
Okay.
Rockstar said out his own mouth. I talked to Black Sam about me getting content with Wack, and he gave it his blessings. This 2022, 2023, because Rockstar chased me around the app through the homie Pet Bull for 2 years, so they went to school together. Man, let me set it up so I could talk to Wack. Like I could talk to Wack, right? So I didn't know who the dude was. He found me. I didn't find him, right? So if Black Sam then told you, you got blessings to talk to me, right? Why would it be about me? But now let's factor everybody else in. Munchie B said him and his homies or whatever ran in their t-shirt shop, assaulted Black Sam and Nipsey's dad. When Nipsey died, the Peanut Butter Man puts up disrespects or rest in piss, whatever he does, you fraternize with him. Brick Baby says, what you see Black Sam took off on him at the spot.
Did Munchie B really say that when Nip died? I didn't know that.
You can pull up.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Right? Brick says, you know all the shitties do. It's a shitty that murdered Nip. There's another dude you fraternize with. Flacco, Lush, I believe, said something about Nip was a close thing to Jesus, a black Jesus or something. And Flacco said something about it. Something disrespectful. Lush even said, Wack, I forgot about that.
But do you have any reason to think that these are things that Black Sam was upset about, or is this your best guess?
I hang and I deal with Loose Cannon every day. The world knows that. He deals with Loose all the time.
They talk, for real.
Every motherfucking other day.
Wow, that's crazy.
So when Loose called him, he said, homie, this ain't got nothing to do with Wack. I didn't say Wack name.
Do you think that the connection between Black Sam and Loose Cannon has anything to do with a mutual dislike of Big U?
No, shit. I don't know.
That was just my guess.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
But nevertheless, at the end of the day, my thing is this. I don't care what it's about. It could be about all of us. What that got to do with you getting marked out by a man?
So you think that Rockstar failed as a man in the way he handled that situation?
Bro, that nigga, listen, you do know, I just put the content up this morning and exposing. You do know that was his wife holding the camera.
I did hear that, yeah.
Now, let me tell you something. Your woman, who is not from the streets, if an argument starts and she starts seeing you get marked out, fingers in your face, spit in your face, all kind of crazy shit.
Filming is crazy.
She's not going to, the only reason why she will continue to film is if she's being turned on by this. Bro, it's some women in this world, right?
Or she just wants to get some content. She's trying to turn her channel up.
No, ain't no woman, bro, seeing they man, they gonna either start talking shit, turn the phone off, go in their purse, go get the car, call some help, text, get up here. Bro, when you got a man, that's a beta.
Anything you could do to make the situation better or more advantageous to me and not creating content that could then be used to embarrass me.
Listen, when you got a man that's a beta, as a female, a beta, and you don't know any different, when you're confronted with an alpha situation.
Rockstar's not a beta.
He's a beta.
Nah, he's an alpha.
No, in that situation, Sam was the alpha.
Okay, in that situation, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. He was being talked to.
For that woman to sit there that long for 5 to 7 minutes with a sturdy hand, she was getting moist off Black Sam's actions. Bro, you're not excited that your man is getting marked out. You're just not. A female is going to get offended. She's going to be like, this is embarrassing. I got to console my man. I got to help. Let me try to get involved. Maybe if I get involved, they won't do nothing to him. She's not going to be, oh, yeah, tell him. Yeah, baby, tell him. She's not thinking, yeah, get talked too crazy, baby. She said, ooh, she was mesmerized with the moment of Black Sam being an alpha male and totally disregarded who she was there with getting violated. When the moisture kicks and the tingle happens, a female doesn't want that sensation to stop. They want it to continue as long as possible. You know, like I know, it's women that can have an orgasm standing there off some mental shit. Right? So in that situation, what it is. But my thing is, I don't know, you can scream everybody's name. It had nothing to do, but you didn't get off. You didn't handle your business. That dude said, what was I supposed to do? Get off, get your ass whooped, double back, handle your business, no more burger stand.
So you're saying that this situation, you wish that he would have got his ass whooped and then gone and got a gun and shot up the burger.
No, I'm saying.
This is antisocial.
I'm saying, listen, if Rock would have got off, he'd be the people's champ right now. We wouldn't give a damn how bad they whooped his ass.
Even if he knocked Sam out and then proceeded to get the dog shit.
Knock him out.
He was going to lose either way.
Look, it doesn't matter. Homie, I'm a Damu. We didn't have no motherfucking head ups. It wasn't about, nigga, did you win the head up? We fighting 4, 5 Crips at a time because we outnumbered. Just get down. Have it go. We deal with the rest later.
I am what I am. I followed the plan, man. I got the whole world in my hand. I'm in demand. They say I'm the man. If given the chance, I gotta expand. If opportunity knocks, I'ma take it.
See how I be going in.
Period. Like you for what he did, nobody would say a word.
I would have done what he did. Hey, this is your spot. You're not happy with me being here. All right.
No,
fine.
what you would have did,
I'm out.
You would have walked away from the initial gate. You wouldn't have kept trying to explain. That first time he told you to been out. And guess what? Because it's you, okay, cool.
Right.
This dude be on the internet. I'm one of them niggas. Nigga, what? West B's, West Adams. They niggas know about me. He portrays it like that. And see, unfortunately, this gangbang thing, the street thing, it has its own unorthodox, irrational rules of things that you're supposed to do that leads you into being incarcerated, being on the run, things happening to you. That's just what this is, right? This streets take. It don't give. Only thing it give you, right, is more things for it to take.
Don't you think at this point in your life you shouldn't be encouraging people to crash out and destroy the opening of a new Black-owned business in a nice-ish part of town?
Listen, Black Sam didn't give a damn about the grand opening. So why should you? No, he didn't.
He was just talking.
No, that ain't talking.
I mean, it might have been aggressive, but he didn't knock him down.
Bro,
he didn't punch him in the head.
He put his hands on the dude. Bro, how you get kicked out from outside?
The function was outside.
He got kicked out from outside, escorted across the street with a nudge and a, you won't. Here, stand there, you won't. Bro, listen, I don't give what you talking about, bro. Right? Because if that would have been me, everybody be calling me the biggest coward, biggest punk. But it seemed like anything that got something to do with me, they always go the opposite with it, which that had nothing to do with me. Sam or nobody right there ever said my name. After the fact, he started screaming my name. And this dude sold his own footage.
$700.
$750. Then he lied, talking about Cam Capone gave him $1,200. I hit Cam this morning, send me a receipt. $300, whack.
$300 for the interview.
Yeah. He ain't gonna do no $1,200. I gave him $300.
$300 for an interview is pretty funny. I never had to pay that little.
Yeah, but
it's
he's
always
on,
more than that.
Dude saying, he telling them, I gotta get out of town, I ain't got no money.
Right.
And Cam Capone is on the way to Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Cam Capone living in the IE up to 10. Right? So, but he lying to people, then he's playing the victim. We wouldn't have heard none of the audio. All that is the footage his girl was recording.
Because the one clip from across the street was kind of minimal. You don't really hear that much.
You do nothing. The audio, I got the whole text thread where him selling it. The audio all came from him. He telling the dude, I got the best footage. He's telling the dude, I have the best footage.
And in that way, he should be thankful that his girl filmed it because they got $700 out of it.
Well, here goes the thing. Let me tell you what else he was doing. He was lining Black Sam up. He told the man, this gonna make Black Sam look bad and gonna make Marathon Burger look like it's some gangbang shit. So he had another motive in there too. Like, this is crazy, bro.
Wait, he said that to the other guy?
He said that to the dude he sold it to. Look,
that sounds sus. You should not be hoping that the burger stand gets shut down.
Look, bro, that's the footage right there.
Is it? Okay. And so, this is a 2 minute and 30-second screen recording. Is there any more footage? You got too close, right?
You see the pavement, everything.
Who's saying this?
The dude that brought it, the Smokey Show.
I still don't know who that is.
He's a little YouTuber trying to do his thing. Flacco was lowballing him. That's Flacco. Flacco told that nigga, I give you 150 or something. You know?
And Flacco stole it as soon as it went up. Yep. Some good combos. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Come on, bro. What kind of that ain't your cripping is questionable. You let your girl bust a nut watching you get marked out, and then you turn around and sell yourself getting marked out, discredit you, your neighborhood, what you stand for, to a dude in Nebraska, the Smokey Show, for $750. And then en route, tell dude, I need some more gas money to get home. I'll do an interview right now for anything. And goes on there and start woofing and say, Black Sam, man, you got to get out. Come on, bro. Let it go, bro.
So he didn't think of the fight idea in the moment. He thought of it a little bit later on. But he also might have just wanted to respect the burger spot opening.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something. If you park in front of my house or you at my place of business and I come out instead of having a conversation with you, I'm in your face, spitting in your face, shoving you all around, I'm not respecting where we at. Why should you?
But as dudes who at least somewhat represent the same thing, don't you think Rockstar
Black
was
Sam
looking
ain't
at
no
him?
gang member?
Yeah, but he's associated with a certain area.
Who?
He's associated with the 60s and shit.
It don't matter, bro. Listen, I don't care if we at church and you know I violated the pastor. Boy, you get disrespectful, I'm gonna get disrespectful. That's it. I'm not gonna say, well, this is your place. Bitch ass nigga, whoa, 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 get him. Oh, I'm not gonna do anything because this is the owner. This wasn't like this some random dude in the front. He could have got off with that. Black Sam made the decision to declare war.
So do you think that fade, do you think there's any chance of that actually happening?
He talking. Dude in Arizona, he ain't coming back. And the fact that he didn't win and call Black Sam out, when they run into him, they ain't got to be Black Sam. They going to max him out.
But if you're Rockstar, doesn't he kind of owe it to himself to come out here and try to actually get into this fade? Like he can't just wait until he sees him, right?
Listen, all he got to do is go try to get a burger. Black Sam at the burger spot. He telling y'all he up there helping the
But
chef.
he might not be there every day.
Well, shit. I mean,
You got to fight some high school kid who's working the fry machine.
Go through there. Let him know. Look, I guarantee if he go through there and say, hey, call Black Sam, tell him Rockstar here, I need to fade. He going to pull up.
Okay. I'll support that. Anyway, beyond you saying that you didn't actually say that about the hard drive, I'm just curious, what are your thoughts on
Man. Make sure
Hi, we're Visible. If you're looking for one-line wireless plans without hidden fees and surprise charges...
Harris with 13 now. 1 point advantage for Detroit. 7 minutes left in the contest. Steph Curry pulling up. What a rebound and finish. Santos going strong.
Go ahead, Santos. Get busy, Santos. It's the energy for me. Energy players. Type of player get his team going the last 6 minutes of this game. He just reads the box out so well. Able to get around his defender, get the tip in, and say, and one! I'm feeling that energy all the way here in the booth.
That's 5 fouls for Thompson. Has a lot of energy, quickly becoming a fan favorite. It's a little scuffle kind of going on over the bench, as you see. Isaiah Stewart didn't take too kindly to Steph Curry and his nonverbal actions.
Steph trolling the bench. Stewart not liking that.
I'm not sure about Stewart getting up and getting aggressive there.
You do not want to make number 30 angry.
No, that's the bull right there. Throw the red flag out on him.
Don't poke the bear.
Now talking with Big Cunningham. So the refs are going to take a look at this as it happened there. A dead ball situation. We've talked about Isaiah Stewart being the enforcer if there was one in basketball. You make a good one in hockey, trying to kind of bring that bad boy effect back to the Pistons. That was it right there.
Like, they whole little team is like a fucking handyman team. It's crazy. The misfits.
It's messy. So you got to have detail to tell these niggas for them to understand. And then they still deflect and say, no, well, this happened this way. And this is why. These niggas is crazy.
They want it to continue as long as possible. You know, like I know it's women that can have an orgasm standing there off some mental shit. What's on
He
the
did
drive?
his homework. He found out.
He don't know what's on the drive.
Well, he feels like he knows.
He doesn't because he ain't seen it.
Well, he says he knows.
He ain't seen it.
And it seems to line up pretty accurately with what you're
He can
describing.
assume.
Wack is a stone cold liar, man. So now nobody knows what's on this drive. You got this drive that is supposedly something that is against Drake, but don't nobody know what it is. And it's the reason why he should get away from his man. What is the purpose of saying this on Adam's show if nobody knows what it is? You want that attention. You want to make it feel like you got something over Drake's head. And if we being real, nigga, you trying to blackmail the man. If we being real, you're trying to blackmail Drake. And I guess, you know, if somebody says something about this to him, they're wrong. If you address him face to face, like, what are you trying to do? Why are you saying this? What was the purpose that you saying it? Are you trying to blackmail him? Oh, what you on some police shit? Nigga.
Yeah, that's what you gonna do with the tape, bro.
This nigga ain't right, man.
What he thinks it is. But let me tell you something about a motherfucker that did wrong. Usually when you go to them and you ask them, they tell you a little bit. They don't tell you everything.
But we didn't ask him. We waited 2 months, and then he randomly hit me up.
Because of the clickbait ass title.
No, but this is 2 months old. More than
It's
that.
still clickbait ass title. It's clickbait. And somebody need to do a little better with them titles. Snoopy Badass, I finally talked. I said, yo, what's your issue?
Wherever you go, lead the way with precision at every turn. In the
Tonight, an unprecedented interview with an undercover FBI operative who secretly lives and works among the terrorists of ISIS and Al-Qaeda. His name is a national secret. But in 2012, Al-Qaeda knew him as Tamer el-Nouri. They thought he was a wealthy Arab American with seething anger at the United States. But in reality, he had dedicated himself to the war on terror the morning of 9/11.
I remember thinking, please, God, don't let this be a terrorist attack. Please, God.
Gang that rules much of the prison turf in California.
He said, we want him on a murder. And if you could give us any information on that, I'll personally walk you out of the jails.
He told you he'd walk you out of the jail?
Yeah. And I said, well, I'm not in there with him. He said, well, just move you and we'll put you right there with him.
For the most part, the people that you were informing on, was it a coincidence that you heard what they said, or were you placed there?
I was placed there. It's something that they do. He indicated it was something they do regularly.
What Cleveland is describing is unconstitutional. The integrity of the justice system is based on everybody following the rules. If an inmate just happens to hear and pass on incriminating information to prosecutors, that's okay. But inmates cannot be planted and directed to gather information from someone who's already been charged with a crime. If they do that, they are illegally acting as agents of law enforcement, which is exactly how Mark Cleveland saw himself.
What you see here in this briefcase is full of documents and copies of documents and notes and evidence of everything that I've done.
Cleveland showed us some of the meticulous handwritten copies of notes he sent to prosecutors, hundreds of pages on dozens of cases. And he said whenever he needed to, he could call the district attorney's office to report on his jailmates. You had a direct line to the DA's office.
And I could get on the phone anytime I want, night or day.
I thought you were limited on how many phone calls you could make.
Oh, you are, unless you're Mark Cleveland.
It sounds like you were working for the district attorney's office.
I was working right there with Tony. I would call him up and he loved it. Every time I call him, oh, this is great. We really appreciate it.
Tony is Tony Rockakis, the Orange County District Attorney. Mark Cleveland, do you know who he is? Does that ring a bell?
I do know who he is. I remember him having been an informant many years ago in a case or two, but my memory on that actually is not that clear.
Rockakis is a former judge and a veteran prosecutor who has been reelected 4 times as district attorney. He commands an office of 275 lawyers who handle 15,000 felony cases a year. His office is now under investigation by both state and federal authorities for the way it uses and misuses informants in the county jails. How should we take Mr. Cleveland's statements that he made to us about all this?
I think you should assume you're talking to an informant, and that if he's talking, he's probably lying.
But this idea that, he was part of this informant program and that he could just pick up the phone whenever he wanted and call the district attorney's office, you're saying is...
All right, King Yeller. Now, we was about to get into this just a second ago, but I had to make this its own topic. And I wanted to ask you, had you been looking at this whole thing with Big Homie CC, Wack 100, and Loose Cannon?
Yeah, I saw that goof.
Now, this is a crazy situation because you have Big Homie CC, who's going viral on a lot of platforms, getting some really good interviews and telling some stories and backstories about things with artists and stuff like that. And he was recently confronted by Wack 100 and Loose Cannon, and it went all the way left. I'm talking about all the way left.
He did not get confronted. He confronted them. That Wack had his head down, and this throwing up neighborhood was the same. Made a Loose Cannon is a mark, bro. He's a real internet goofy. And then folks just exposed the video of him up, throwing the camera all type of Loose Cannon. Yo, the clown. Like, I don't even, let me tell y'all, on my kids, I don't think it's like that serious. On my kids, let me tell you, on my soul, I got the whole address to where he lived at right now. If he was that serious, like, I could go to this man dope, like I deliver mail. Like, you don't even know, be around, they don't even know, bro. I'm King Yeller, playing on the internet. Bro, you hang with that, don't even know, call him back. I got the low right now. We got your address on Belk, we got your address. But you're not even a factor, bro. You're not nobody that when I see, I want to kill you, or hurt you. And I'm letting you know on this platform right now. If I wanted to do something to do, he's a goofy, and I could tell folks remedial, gang. He's slow. And he one of them that only tough with numbers, gang. Them tough with numbers. And they said them like 15 D folks that were folks in them, boy. I heard they were in the D. I never in my life saw Loose Cannon nowhere in Vegas, bro. And I'm outside every single day, bro. Events, everything, bro. I never saw that man out there, bro.
Now, I've had people tell me that they roll 50 deep. Like, they've seen him 50 deep.
Like, of course, a lot of scary roll deep like that. You have to roll like that, nigga. You got to roll like that when you scary. I'm going to ride solo deep, and we got switches in this with 100. We 100 deep. You can be 50 deep. Y'all gonna be 50 deep. Y'all ain't got up. Y'all around with bats and fists or niggas getting shot in their face. There's a difference, bro. Y'all playing. I'm not coming on skis because a nigga on my witty, I'm telling you, a nigga put a scratch, anything on me, your ass down, bro. It's simple as that. I'll let me on my soul, bro. I'm not doing none of that. Touch me, step on my anything, your ass gonna die. Period. I don't know. Y'all niggas play this internet. All right, nigga, I swear to God, bro. I don't know what you think this is, bro. I don't know, bro. Y'all, they take the internet and laughing and all that.
Funny.
Lay a hand and think that, bro. Your ass gonna get shot all in your face, man. Think that we finna be on my mama. I'm gonna beat your ass for them, and somebody gonna pop out you. I ain't saying it's gonna be me, but you gonna die. You definitely gonna die.
Now, when I was talking about the big homie CC getting confronted, I meant like online, like they did a live like a couple of days ago. Now, in the video that you're referencing, you're right. It looked like they were just having a discussion. It didn't look like anybody but was pressing anybody. But this thing spilled back over online, and now they're really at it. Like they were like, you had Loose Cannon,
look in, Wack lie, Loose lie. They talking about Eminem, Wack just be, oh, we chase you. Like Wack, this is what I'll be saying. Like y'all niggas be playing crazy. Wack been around in Vegas, and he know what car he riding around in Vegas. It's already been dropped. You riding around that big thing, man. That thing, man. He know what he riding around in. He taking pictures because he don't even know he taking pictures with. Catching them. Oh, you at at his crib with his like don't even be known, but it's not even looking for them like that. Like man, this internet, because I really like whack, but whack like a bipolar old that you can't trust whack because I don't know, but I did for whack. But whack, like at the shit with Loose Cannon, he showed his hand with that made me have to fall back from whack. Like whack, you just showed me you was whack with that situation. It just showed me like, because you playing too many sides. And them niggas was into it with each other. You know what I'm saying? The next, they cool. They cool. I ain't all that, like, I don't have no problem with them because Blueface my boy. Free Blueface, that's my boy. Me and Blueface got a relationship, like, So, but when it comes like with that, guess what Blueface do with me? That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's business, I ain't got nothing to do with, like, I hollered at Blueface at the pawns, bro. Ooh, bro, I'm a crip, bro. I ain't nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? He don't. Huh?
My bad. One thing about Wack though is he seems pretty smart to me. You know what I'm saying? He seems like he's pretty strategic in what he does.
Hey, Whitney, I'm not putting nothing past Wack. Wack know how to play this enemy.
Yellow gospel and mother. Well, I see what he said. Oh, he lied on this one, but man, dog be on some extra some cap and shit sometimes. Oh man, Michigan lost, man. And then UCLA beat USC. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? I think yeah, man, there's a bunch of stuff going on that you can see, man.
But it's just like I got my own morals and what I stand on. You dig what I'm talking about? So at the end of the day, if I don't like something personally in my life, then I'm not gonna just cut it. You might accept it. I'm not accepting. I might accept cheating and suck. I'm not accepting it. I'm not accepting it. Nigga playing with me, smile in my face and being fake. That's two faces. Yo, what you a Gemini? Talking, nigga, don't play with me. Like who's just cool, but then you get on this. Ooh, like white this. He stood up on me, stood behind me on shit. Then he got mad and tried to go and do an interview and try to downplay me after the EC. But I'm a man, gang. I right is right and wrong is wrong. That's just what it is. I'm standing on business on everything. If I don't like, because I don't know who you is, because I fight hard on skis. I fight hard too. So just because you think you said who is you? Who the f is you, gang? Like Loose Cannon. Oh, I'm on the West Coast, bro. You in Vegas? You not in LA. Vegas don't even like LA. LA niggas don't even like Vegas. Let's keep gangster. So don't say we on the West Coast. No, you're in Vegas.
A cozy drink is good.
You a resident just like I'm a resident. And I'm more not even a resident because I'm accepted for sure. I'm accepted for sure. And I got all types that's gonna slide behind me. Mexican, black, Gerson, but I don't give a what it is, hoods, mafia, wherever they from on skis, and they're gonna slide behind yellow. You're not just gonna be like, oh, that's yellow. Look. On skis, they gonna get wild for me, gang. My heart really too big. I'm really one of them. What the hell? You know what? I'm a joint, gang. You think I'm not? You think I'm not? You crazy if you think I'm not. You crazy if you think that there's like something happened to yellow, man. That was on him. Bro, we're gonna have 1,288 people calling trying to get wild for me, bro.
You have been out there. You have been out there the longest. All the rappers, like you were there, you touched down first, you probably established your relationships.
Listen, man. Listen, man. This is my backyard, man. I'm accepted. I done walked their prisons. I done hit everything, gang, on my mama. I ain't got nothing to do with their politics and what's going on, but what I'm saying is I'm loved, gang. In real life, I'm really loved, bro. I'm loved, bro. Yeah, I ain't know you can do whatever they want to do. The internet, anybody can be who they want to be on the internet, bro. That's illusion. That's fake, bro. That shit. You could be whatever you want to be, bro. It's not even fun, bro. I'm me who I am in real life. On the internet, I'm probably the worstest person. They hate me, they love me, but they can't stop watching me. Which one is you? Hate me? You love me? What's going on? It sounds like a relationship. What's going on? Y'all hate me so much, but it seems like everybody interview you have to say something about King Yella. If I'm such a nobody, why do I come up in everybody conversation? Nah, I'm on your mind. Know what that means? If you study, like right now, if I don't like nobody and I'm on Instagram and I go to your page but I don't with you, you're on my mind, right? So if you're in an interview and my name come up, it don't even matter. What I'm saying is I'm affected to where the point is just like you. You might be in another interview or whatever, and you might bring my name up, or another person might bring my name up. It doesn't matter who it is. King Yella, I'm one of them names that somebody gonna talk about. I don't care if you at the club, whatever. Like bro said, man, fortune, yeah, Yellow up here. I'm one of them names. It ain't like Yellow was in the club. If I was a nobody, Flex, they would have called you and said, Yellow in the club. No. I mean, because I'm one of them that you know. Damn, bro up here, you know that? Like, come on, man.
Nah, I hear you. Now, with Loose Cannon, you guys had your back and forth on social media, right? And he said that he had went to your crib or whatever, man. Did you want to clear that up?
How you go to my crib, bro? If y'all go look at the background and then look at the background, bro, he went to some apartments. Flex, have you ever came to an apartment? Have I ever lived in an apartment?
I was gonna make that point because we've talked several times in our interview.
My boy, no, bro. He only been to houses, bro. I never lived in an apartment. I was a townhouse. You haven't. I don't live in an apartment. Never. I have when I first came home. I had one apartment. Everything but house, townhouse, and I moved like that. You know what's crazy, gang? I move. I'll probably be in the crib, but bro, I got a problem. I move. I don't trust nothing. I move. I don't want to be in a house for a whole year. So if they got my low, I already burnt that high. I'll just something. I'm gone. So now, and I let go. I'm so this. I'm so that. How to move it? Mama Lee no pay for nothing. Well, I think ain't no Section 8. If I had Section 8, I'd be in the same address for a long time. People with Section 8 live out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stop it, bro. I'm that
Is that the real no love?
Pulling up on the,
What are you talking about?
That is though, man. I don't know what's going on.
What is it?
Everybody be running fake plays, fake kind of.
That sound like
never know what's
Oh God,
what's
kind of.
lying on.
But you don't never really see no love just talking shit about no. KP.
I done seen one of the that clip that.
I went off on him.
Yeah, when you're trying to get your,
don't even worry about
your
Kathy.
job.
Oh yeah, he did try to take my job.
Fuck Kathy, hating that bitch.
He did try to take my job. You remember that, folk? I tried to put no love in the door with Pop Austin. This nigga back door. Yeah, y'all need me up there. Just pay me. Just pay me. I'm like, damn, folk. I say, folk, I want to bring you up here to do an interview with you, folk. He called him like, man, y'all need me. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna take that bitch to the moon.
His name say it. No love, nigga.
Yeah, nobody
no
want to hear that country ass shit, man. Yeah, folk, we want a nigga that can articulate themselves. You know what I'm saying? And really gangster like that. You know what I'm saying? You got punched on by the security guard and you turned your camera on. And, you know what I'm saying? You a leech, you leeching off your brother. You still leeching off your brother. And then you talking about taking my job at Pop Austin. You go over there and work for Say Cheese. I mean, when I say Cheese, what's his name? Real Tune for about $300 a week, $250 a week. You know what I'm saying? But y'all right there in the same vicinity, so that's cool. Shout out Real Tune. You know what I'm saying? He getting that money. You know what I'm saying? He doing the right thing. Here we go, another goofball on here. This nigga talking about views. Nigga, you's a goofy. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? You on this bitch talking about how many views. Nigga, I did 2 million views. How much money that make you? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. How much money you get out that shit? Goof ass. What you get out that shit for? How much money you make, for? Yeah, Lil Chain having that.
No love, he got a cheat code. Like, nigga, you finesse his brother, nigga. You ain't have to do nothing.
That's I ain't gonna knocking nothing. No nigga hustle. But if we don't talk about
Like,
facts,
he got the cheat code though.
That's good. He got a cheat code, and he doing a good job.
Gangsta Williams.
I'm not
He
gonna
got
hold
a cheat
on.
code.
Let me be a real nigga right now.
We had to break this shit from the ground up. No cheat code.
Yeah, we breaking this shit from the ground up. Let me be a real nigga right now. He got the cheat code, but he doing a damn good job. Even though y'all might think he's supposed to be, but that nigga, I ain't gonna lie. What's that little Ricky? What's up, little Ricky? That little Ricky shit, that shit was hard, folks. I ain't gonna cap. Folks been doing some shit, even trying to sell shoes.
Guess what? Oil change time again. That last mechanic took 3 hours. You will never get those hours back, ever.
YouTube La Familia, YouTube family. Stay down, family. Stay down, family. Yeah, we back again, man. Yes, we is. It is indeed me again. And we back. This is Humble Player Partner Clip. We back. We back, man. Yeah, no, man. We're back, man. And like I said, man, another reaction video. Now, this time, we finna get off into this Cam Capone and X4 from Rolling 40 on the dead homies. Rolling 40 is a real chipper from the set, real chipper. We finna get off into that now. Cam Capone that had X4 on, as y'all already know, X4, dude that had a crazy 30 days, beefing with 4 extras. You know what I'm saying? Beefing with Spody Face. They tell him he got to get a put off, come to the hood and get your put off, come get your squad. Get put off on the dead homies. And yeah, he done set up there, you understand me, and went to Cam Capone, because as y'all already know, Cam Capone is one of those premier platforms on the West Coast. So he lets Cam Capone know that he had 20 fades. Now I don't know if he being sarcastic, but he let Cam Capone know that he had 20 fades. Had to run fades back to back. He had 20 of them on gloves. I run 20 fades back to back. So we're gonna go ahead and jump off into that, man.
Have you ever ran into anybody with your hood whacked down on them?
Yeah. Yeah. County jail. Hell yeah. Halls, camp, prison. You gonna run into going in and out of jail or whatever you're doing, gangbanging period. If you like, you involved, you gonna see that type of shit. Yeah, homies. It's just how you react to it. That's what matters. How you react to it. Like, oh, cause you got the hood whacked out, and then you just wake up to seeing that every day and like don't do nothing to them. Then that's you. Yeah, homies. When they got the hood whacked out, it's like, what? Yeah, homies need that. Yeah, homies off the dribble.
Man, I guess I never noticed how many different times he got 40s on his face. He got 2 F's in between his eyes. He got 40 right here. He got 3 rings on the side of his chin. He got RFC on his chin, which is rolling 40. His lip says rolling 40s. Oh yeah, we gotta get in. We gotta get in. We gotta get in.
Off the back, need that. I'm going in there. I don't care if all 15 got the hood whacked out. I'm finna run all 15 of them off the back. Off the back, I need all 15 of them. You got the old whack, you got the glove whack, you got the F whack, you got this whack, that whack, that whack. I need all 15. All of them. Anybody who got the set whacked. Off the back, I need all the fades. One time
Now I don't know if dude being funny. Y'all know he beefing with 4 extras right now, so I don't know if he trolling 4 extras right now, but this is class act comedy right here, bro. Class act. Like
20.
Right.
20 fades?
I walked in there with 20 good whack. I ran all of them. Off the back.
That's a lot of fights, man.
It's me though, off the back. I'm powered up.
Okay, 20 fights, man. Okay.
I'm like that.
Okay.
Off the back.
That
nigga bell up in that county, nigga. Hey, I'm from gloves. How many of y'all in here? I'm the dead homies. I'm running all 20 of y'all off the back. Bing, bow, bing, 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 off the back. All 20.
Were you tired? I take it you was pretty exhausted afterwards?
Nope. I wasn't even tired. They was more tired than me. I let them get their breathers. I ran 20. Like, get your breather, dead homies. Next. Breather. Again. Until it was 20. I was straight.
Oh my God, this dude funny. That nigga said breather. Again. You ready? All 20 of them. I had to let them catch breathing. Come here. Fade you up. Fade it into. Bow, 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 bing, 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 bow. Breather. You good, guy? Good? Cause you next. You next. Bow. Cause you next. Come here, cuz. Bow. That nigga funny, bro. I know you trolling 4 extras.
A couple scratches on me, but shit. Okay.
That's cool.
I mean, that's a lot, man. So that's a lot. That's a lot of energy.
That's how I go, cuz. You guys up, you're a powerhouse.
Any of those stick out? Like, which one of those was like, you know what I'm saying, like the rough one? Like, you know what I'm saying?
None of them. None of them.
Well, being in jail, what was like the most time you did straight?
I did 4 years.
4 years, okay. Can you talk about what happened?
What give me those 4 years or what?
Yeah, yep. They got you the 4.
See, that's what
some shit.
Look, bro, I done found another tattoo on his face. This say 4x10 crib. This say OTF, so I'm assuming that stands for only the 40s. Good Lord, bro. You treated the body marked up like the subway and holler, Kyler, easy up, baby. Golly. Nigga face yadded up. Boy, I don't think I can do that, man. My mama wouldn't even allow me to do that, man. Crazy, man.
Some shit. I got that charge, cuz I was already in jail for some shit. Long story short, I was already in jail for some shit. The Johnny's come interview me like a week before I'm finna go home. Show me a video allegedly of me doing some other shit. I'm like, cuz, 410. Bam, dead homies. I had charged the day I'm finna get out. Bam, transfer me. I was in IE County for some shit. They transfer me. LA County, dead homies. Now I'm LA County going to LAX court. Fighting that. Take 685. End up doing 4 because COVID. Come on, want a dead homies trophy up. But yeah, cuz, I did 4.
How many fights have you got in over this tattoo, over the HK tattoo?
A cool amount.
Yeah.
So you're gonna fight in that county jail. In the county jail, you're gonna fight, cuz. That's one thing about the county. You in there, you gang banging, cuz you on the day homies, you about what you, and you gonna fight. Okay, that's how I go. That day homies. And then me, like, I'm not the biggest, cuz, so I'm not the biggest, so I'll be an easy call. So, like, if one of the homies from the hood that got size or wants to walk in the dorm and me walk in the dorm, they gonna feel like they got one with me first.
Why you niggas pronounce your I like that? Size, fries, thighs, come outside, west side, south side.
I have more phase and that's way more bigger than me because we picking and choosing in the county. So with me on the dead homies, me being me and me standing on what I stand on, not turning down nothing, not doing no bunking, not nothing. I'm on the homies I go in there and I squabble on part. They know that about me. I'm a squabble, but I don't really be too much worried about that shit. There's a lot of being there just to squabble, just to say they fought you. Don't really be like your enemies because after you squabble, you want to ask questions, want you to rap for them, shit like that. Don't really be real ops. Like don't even be like on the dead homies. Like come on, cuz you my op or my fan, dead homies. Like do you wanna come on, cuz? So I don't even be on the dead homies. It just be like whatever sometimes, cuz on the hub. But I ain't did no bunction in that county though.
How big is the biggest guy that you had to fight? Because I mean, there's some big dudes, man.
Yeah, I fought a big cub from Hoochies before, cuz. I fought big things. I done fought big ops, cuz. Like I said, cuz in bunk freestyle, there, huh?
See, that's the thing about X4. He gonna diss some hoods in every interview he do. Now y'all didn't catch that, but if you in LA, y'all already heard that.
Like you ever
Ops an easy call, cuz. They be big for nothing, cuz. And you don't get me wrong though. You got some ops that's don't really get in there and handle they can, don't really do their thing, but on crib that shit don't make. I'm not scared to get beat up on the dead homies. That's the problem. That's why I do bunk shit or roll it up or do some scary shit because they scared to get beat up. I'm not scared to get beat up. Dead homies, sock me right here. Do your thing on the dead homies, but on 14 crib, they gonna know that I squabble. If you wanna squabble again, we're gonna do that again. I'm not gonna roll it up. You're not gonna go for the mark out. I'm not gonna tuck my tail. Or a lot of get beat up. Then they be like on a bunk more or just being like a different, like I, the same energy. So like I'm not like you figure me. I just don't give a on the dead homie. So on the hub, but I just covered the op. That was get back to your question. I was covered.
Is that what on bunk mean? A lot of y'all be saying, man, he on bunk. Is that where that terminology come from? Somebody losing a good squabble and he don't want to come up out that bunk no more. He don't want to go outside in that day room no more.
Was big to where the homies next door get on the slider. Like you're not finna squabble, cuz. Like that's out. What? That's out. I'm squabbling, cuz. They're homies. We already initiated that. We already said we're gonna program. Like this what it is. They're homies. Like homies gonna slider next door. Next door in the county jail, cuz. Like you figure me on. This was I was in 629. Yeah, homie. So the dorm next door was 628 or whatever. 628, yeah, I think 628. 14 crib. Homies get on the slider. Homies want. You're not finna squabble, man. So I'm finna squabble, cuz. They're homies. And go in there, you do your thing. On the hub.
What's up?
I guess that's that, man. So it's looking like X4 ain't turning down no fades, turning down no squabbles when he hit that LA County jail, when he hit Wayside, anything like that, he getting them up. Then put it on gloves and then getting them up. What's happening? You catch that fade. You say catch that fade? Now, how much validity is there to him going in there catching a back biggity back 20 fade back to back? I don't know. I think he was just trolling 4 extras, man. Because y'all already know, like I said, he LLC, you know what I'm saying, off the back. So maybe he was just trolling 4 extras. I don't know. I highly doubt, you know what I'm saying, he in there catching 20 fade back to back. But he's skinny. He look like he got some velocity about him. Yeah, move around. Gyrate that head. Pow. Throw some combos. Probably can. He probably can, but I don't know, man. But I just think it's funny that he's trolling 4 extras clearly. So I don't. They might have to catch that fade. When him and 4 extras come out of jail, man, they might have to catch that fade. Yeah. They got a squabble. But anyway, you two fatty, that's all I got for y'all right now. I know Cam Capone finna break this interview down, man, like a quarter pound of Reggie, you heard me? Finna break it down like a quarter pound of Reggie, bro. But as always, man, we're gonna sit up there, stand down until we come together, man. It's just the law. At this point, it's the law, man. It's the law.
Don't you dare let everyone's efforts go to waste!
The Texas Rangers just arrested one of the suspects in the shooting that killed a Tarrant County rapper and his 5-year-old daughter here in East Texas. Good evening. Thanks for being here. I'm Brennan Gurley. They arrested Adonis Robinson in Livingston, a city an hour north of Houston. Investigators used this video from a Forest Hill car wash to identify the suspects. It shows Ronnie Sibley, known by his rap name Little Ronnie, trying to get away while being shot at. Sibley's daughter, Romani, was in the car and was also killed. Robinson faces capital murder charges. Police are still looking for the second suspect, Jacoby.
Right now, a man is behind bars facing a capital murder charge in the shooting that killed a local rapper and his 5-year-old daughter. The Texas Rangers arrested Adonis Robinson about an hour outside of Houston yesterday. Investigators identified him using this video from a Forest Hill car wash earlier this week. It shows Ronnie Sibley, known as Lil Ronnie, trying to get away while being shot at. His daughter was also in the car. Police are still looking for another suspect.
No, y'all got shit, so y'all got questions. Ask them motherfucking questions. Ask fucking questions, and my mama take one on. Ask a question. On God, I will let you know. Y'all want to know how we got caught? I will gladly tell y'all. They put a track on my car. I went to jail too.
What's going on? Check on your people, man. Oh, there she go right there. That's the driver. Fuck. Keep crying. Don't cry now.
Y'all ever heard of the worst person to make sense of it all is the person who did it or person that has something to do with it? Yeah, that's what's going on right here, man. This video is going to be a little bit in this beginning. I normally don't like to talk a bunch in the beginning. I'd rather just let y'all see it first. But because she does so much swearing, so much cussing, so much profanity, that it doesn't make any sense that she's doing it like that. But then again, where we from in the slums, it's rare that you're not going to see somebody that young with 4 children, 4 of them. That's a baby mama of 4, not cussing and all that and everything like that. So yeah, we just gonna sit up here and thug it up real quick to get to about the 130 mark on my part. So it should be clear for the 2-minute mark there. Other than that, man, there's a lot of stuff that she did in this video I'm about to show y'all. And she's definitely more than likely going back to jail. I believe she bonded out. I don't think she got any charges dropped. Now, if she was basically let go, all right, cool. But she revealed so much in this clip that I was waiting on other things to drop and they didn't drop. So I know y'all like, why didn't you just put this video out yesterday? And the reason I didn't put it out yesterday was because I wanted to show a little bit of patience. I'm not one of those people who want to just hurry up and put stuff out. It has to be some substance to it. But let's go.
Yo, you, can you subscribe and turn on that bell too? Because when you do, you're helping unbiased, independent news.
Who I knew was gonna get fucking caught. Who I knew was gonna get fucking caught. Bitch, he was moving, just talking. You all talking, but bitch, you released my fucking number. You weird. You weird. Cause I was the same bitch that was helping you when you had that CPS case. Bitch, what the fuck? Bitch, you know how I am with kids. I would never hurt no fucking kid, bro. I would never agree with nobody hurting no fucking kids, bro. Like, are you cool? You know that. Like, you know that shit. So for you to bash me like that, you to do the game like that, my mama, you trifling in a hoe, bro. Cause anybody know me, bro. I've never harmed a kid a day in my life, bro. I've never did nothing to no kids, bro. I don't agree with that nigga killing no kids. I asked him, how the fuck could you do some shit like that? How the fuck can you sleep doing shit like that? What the fuck? I was mad about that shit. The fuck? I know. Y'all bashing, so y'all got questions? Ask them motherfucking questions. Ask fucking questions, and my mama, I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck going on. Ask a question. On God, I will let you know. Y'all wanna know how the fuck? Y'all wanna know how we got caught? I will gladly tell y'all. Shit, they put a track on my car. I went to jail too. The fuck? They interrogated me too like I was guilty because I had nothing to do with none of that. None of that. Nothing at all. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. It had nothing to do with that. But to the way everybody that's bashing me, nigga, fuck y'all because y'all don't know the truth. Y'all don't know the real. When the truth motherfucking come out that I had nothing to do with none of that shit, you all gonna be looking pissy, looking dumb, stupid, goofy bitches. Like y'all telling me to go to hell and shit. Bitch, I'm out. Y'all, everybody who said I wasn't gonna get out, bitch, I'm out. I didn't take him. I didn't take him nowhere. I didn't take the nigga nowhere. The nigga was already out here. The nigga was already out here. I don't even know how he got out here. I didn't take that nigga nowhere. I didn't take that nigga nowhere. I didn't take him out here. I didn't take him out here. He was already out here. He told me to come out here, and that's exactly what the fuck I did. Came out here. I wasn't hiding that nigga or nothing. That nigga knew the chances he was taking, getting in this motherfucking car. I had nothing to do with none of that shit. I told him, I said, I feel like they following me. I feel like they following me. He told me, nah, ain't nobody following you good. Bitch, you trying to get in this car, you got out. That got shit to do with me. I'm glad they got your ass. Bitch, I'm scared. The whole time we're in the car ride, I'm scared. Bitch, what the fuck is you on? I'm asking him questions. Fuck you back on. Why you do that? How could you do that? How could the fuck How could you kill a kid, bro? How could you do that? How could you kill that fucking kid? The nigga kept telling me he didn't know that baby was there. Bitch, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you cool, bro? How could you kill a kid? The fuck?
Ever wondered what your home looks like from space? Enter your address and get a 360-degree satellite view of your home.
I don't know if this lady is aware. You just essentially admitted a bevy of things. Every rumor now about CJ Casino is now true until it is proven in the court systems to be false. I'm not saying that he actually did it, but in the minds of anybody who wants to believe in any type of conspiracy, it's looking like it's true now. Because one thing CJ Casino had that was popping up on his Instagram was he was in Houston 2 days before the incident. So she said, hey, I got him from Houston. Nigga, where was you finna go? On your way to turn yourself in? And then they put a tracker on your stuff. A tracker. Wow. All right. So I don't know if they played her and all this stuff and everything like that, knowing she was gonna do. But last I checked, harboring a fugitive and all that stuff and everything like that, that's still illegal, and she essentially admitted to that. So if I'm her, I never jump back on the internet and say anything, because you just gave every prosecutor and every person that's involved in this case that's going to go forward and press charges, and they're going to sit it down with her again. Guaranteed, she's going to be picked up one more time. She's staying for work, so it ain't nothing for them to spin it. Let's talk to you real quick. One of the things you cannot do, I don't care who you is, what it is you done, and anything like that, unless it's just in your soul. You never admit to nothing. A lot of you cats that get in trouble for a lot of things, it's because you admitted to it already. The questions that the cops ask,
right? Yeah, it is because you admit to it. You know what I'm saying?
They ask questions
for it because you don't want, you know what I'm saying, nobody
to confirm the BS that they don't know. Do you really believe in their heart of hearts that they really know every freaking thing? They don't. So what happens with a lot of these quote unquote on-site interrogations is this, right? You'll sit down and cop will come in. You've been drinking, haven't you? No, you never admit to drinking. Because once you say this dumbass, and being honest, I'm gonna be honest with you, officer, I had a drink or two. That's probable cause. Because now you admitted your truth don't mean nothing. You gotta go through and vigorously prove that you ain't hammered out your mind. So when a cop ever walk up to a bunch of y'all and y'all then did something or anything like that, you smoke, you to drink it out, you better not admit to nothing. The hell you talking about? You never do that. Just like you, whole nother diatribe. Her admitting all this stuff online, I think is her trying to clear her name of a bunch of stuff that she feels like needs to be cleared up, because the baby mama went out there on the ledge and just basically started involving everything and talking about everybody. And I told y'all, we already discussed it, so we already know this. That lady was high out of her mind, drunk out of her mind, swelled and filled up with so many emotions that we don't know what the hell she thought. Anything that she's seen on the internet was true. Then I can guarantee it. I don't want to talk to the lady. I don't want no anything to do with any of this stuff except for be a public observer and a commentator. That's all I want to do. But I will say this. The rumors about the baby mama having a $500,000 life insurance policy on that kid, even if it was true, it's not a wrong thing. A lot of y'all don't know about like plans and like the Gerber life stuff and everything like that, where you can save money into a life, whatever the hell it is, life insurance, and then it turns into basically a little mini backup plan for your kid if they decide to go to college and everything like that. It's unfortunate that in the Black community, we can't realistically have these conversations without it happening to look like hidden motives. The majority of Black males don't have life insurance. Definitely, if a lot of you ladies who have life insurance, you only got it through your jobs. It's not like we're having these uncomfortable conversations of what inevitably is going to happen. We're going to lose kids in the hoods because bullets ain't got no names like Nipsey. So when people are saying stuff like that, man, I had to sit back and kind of go, hell nah. But part of that doesn't make sense is that, one, and I want y'all to understand this, they put up a GoFundMe. If you waiting on
who put up a GoFundMe though, man? Lost
a $500,000 check, where's your GoFundMe at? Because public scrutiny or not, you still need that. So that's number one. Number two, even if it was true, it's not a bad thing. I don't understand how it is that we get to a point where it's nothing that Black people can do, where it seems as though we're putting our ducks in a row to make sure when the unfortunate happens, or God forbid if the unfortunate happens, that this stuff happens. So I'm not gonna push and paint that illustration of this lady having this $500,000 life insurance policy on her child, and that's all of a sudden gonna sit up here and make her this bad villain and all this crap and everything like that. I'm just not willing to do that. If you are, that's on you. I won't fault you for
Wack got Deadpool skin. I didn't even see that comment, bro. Like, why that? Oh, that comment just. Oh, I see it now, man. I got Deadpool skin. Like, I'm dead. Cold, but yeah, he do got that Freddy Krueger type shit, bro. I don't know what that nigga got going on.
For it because I don't know. Because we can say it this way: if that life insurance policy was basically put there a day or two before, and there's crazy text messages that show whatever the hell and everything like that, all right. But I will say this, and I probably should just drop this in another video for tomorrow. I think that Adonis damn near wanted to be caught. I do. Something about it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you were hanging out in Houston the whole entire time, and the cops kind of knew you was there, and then they sent an old girl there because you call it and all this stuff and everything like that, you had to know that the phones are tapped. You can't be that stupid. They said the marshals on you, which means the marshals have damn near every connection to every major phone carrier or every phone carrier in Texas. They're essentially the damn CIA, FBI of Texas. Their resources is ridiculous. It's gonna be copied eventually by everybody. Anyways, so nah, bruh. Something about him being arrested first, it just ain't sitting right in my soul. And I know, like I told y'all, bruh, the main course of theories, how it goes is it goes cell phone, because cell phones retain knowledge, because even though y'all think what y'all think, everything's still recorded. Instagram records all of this stuff. We already heard it in trials. That's why we do what we do here. Then, you know, you're gonna have this possibly was a hit. Possibly. I don't believe the hit part right there, but I do believe a little more happened than what's being told. There's an underlying story, and I know everybody is trying to scratch their heads and figure out like what the hell happened, because we all nosy. I'm nosy. Look at this right here. So yeah, nah.
Yeah,
we'll get to it when it's time to get to it. But other than that, share to keep your people aware, subscribe, turn on bell, stay notified. Hey man,
did she slime dog it?
Powers, Cap, and Goodrich both made the quarterfinals last year in the same district this year. Chargers trying to blaze a comeback in the second half. Daniel Babowski gets the floater to fall, but the Lady Martians were in attack mode all evening. Tanner Schramm, what a fake! Stone of the student section loving that. Then it's Schramm kicking to Kaylee Eichhoff. Puts the ball in the deck and hits the shot off the window. Goodrich was relentless, attacking the basket all game. Taylor Lowinger fakes inside and spins baseline for two. Powers trying to stay in range. Paige Renwelski finds Michaela Stewart from behind the long line. This put the Chargers within 10. Martian student section cheering for the dagger. Lowinger passes to Kayla Hairston from the corner, and the Northwood commit delivers. The Lady Martians had 3 players in double figures. Hairston had 15, Lowinger had 18, 2 of them there, and Schramm had 13, hoop plus the foul on that shot. CMU commit Kendall Smith led all scores with 23, but Goodrich was due to deal with tonight. 18-point lead at the half. They go on to win by 16. Lady Martians have won their district in 3 straight seasons. They eventually Eagle Rapids and Pinckney. These girls say the work has just begun.
It felt great. We were locked in this whole week, and we knew from the beginning of the season that we had to lock in this game. And I'm proud of our teammates. I'm proud of our coaches. Our coaches knew what to do, and our team literally did it. It was great.
I'll be honest with you right now, I have no idea who led us in scoring tonight. And if you told me 4 different names, I'd say you're probably right.
It feels great. We worked so hard for this, and we knew we had to come out and be strong.
That's the way we've got it done. The girls love each other. They love playing with each other, and they're fun to coach.
What's it going to take for this group to make as deep a run as possible and try to get back to the present?
Yeah, it's going to take a lot of energy. It's going to take a lot of effort. Like, just how we played this game, but 10 times more. Just because we won districts, we can't let up. We have to keep on going.
SBL rivals squaring off. Carmen hosting Saginaw Heritage. Second quarter, Hawks flying on the break. Emma Duran to Josie Odie. Pass to big sister Alicia Odie in the corner. Mom and Dad are locked in on the sideline. CA looking for the answer. Maria Smith drives to the basket, spins. That's a tough fadeaway off the window. Back and forth we go. It's Josie Odie, the freshman, in isolation. Puts the ball on the deck. Slick hesitation move. Gets 2. Carmen would battle tough in the first half. But the Hawks had 4 players score in double figures. They go on to get the 75-41 victory. 21st win of the year for Heritage. They advance to play Rockford at Ithaca. Genesee and Flint Elite have the 2 highest scoring guards in the region, let alone the state. Avery's in looking to lead her Wolves to their first district title since 2022. Danielle Smoots Green has helped the Warriors 5x their win total from last year. She was hoping to lead her team to their first district title in program history. So let's get to it. Nothing but respect between these 2 coaches, Napoleon Petaway and Mike Zinn. Smoots Green averaging 31.2 points a game, as per Zinn, 32.1. How about that? But Zinn was setting the tone on defense early, gets the steal, and takes it the other way for 2. AZ had 7 takeaways for Genesee. Grandpa Zelli loving it on the sideline. Smooth Green strikes back in transition, shot off the glass and in. DSG was just getting started, rejects the ball screen. The bank is open on the runner, then off the inbounds for Flint Elite. Amira Blair catches the pass and knocks down the long 2. Lightning fast start for the Warriors. Zinn doing her best against the double crossover dribble, gets into the lane and gets the scoop shot to fall. Abe had 35, but the Warriors starting a 12-4 run on their home court. Ania Bird lets one fly, banks in a 3 in the Flint Elite student section, going wild. Wolves would settle in. Autumn Simpson inbound to Reggie Randall, gets 2. Then Zinn. Look at the pass to Randall one more time. Randall had a double-double in the comeback win for Genesee. They win 70-62, the 2nd district title in 4 years for the Wolves. Congratulations to them. The 3rd matchup between these 2 schools, and the Chemists took the first 2, but the Lady Chargers are ready from the word go. Melanie Cole, not 1, not 2, but 3 early 3-pointers to set the tone in this one. But Midland, they've got some shooters too on their roster. How about the senior Peyton Palmer from the corner? Then Eiley Arnold drives to the basket, gets the hoop, plus the foul. 8-point lead heading into the half, but the Chargers showed their grit tonight. Allie Stockton, decisive drive, gets 2, plus a free throw. She would sink the freebie, and Midland Dow would take the district title win. They'd go on to win 58-49. Here's Coach Tice about his team's championship pedigree and 7th straight district title win.
You hear the background noise from the community, you hear the background noise from people in school, from friends about, oh, that was down this year. And it was never a team that we felt like we were actually down. We just had a really tough schedule to start the season. You know, we played one of the toughest strength of schedules in the entire state, and that got us ready for games like this.
Everybody likes to say they're like a family, but I feel like we actually are. And it's like this year I feel like we're closer than any year that we've had so far. And I feel like I say that every year, but this year is a lot. And being the only senior, I feel like everyone's my family really, and I've got a lot of pretty awesome little sisters running around.
A man was shot in Buena Vista Township last night as police say he was trying to sell marijuana. Good afternoon, Mid-Michigan. Thanks so much for joining us for ABC 12 News Hour noon. I'm Dawn Jones. It happened about 3:20 this morning in the parking lot of the Crossings apartment complex. Police say a 30-year-old man was meeting a man to sell him marijuana, which you see here in the video. The other man pulled out a gun and shot the 30-year-old twice. The victim was in the driver's seat of his car, and the car rolled forward and then hit the curb. The suspect ran off. The victim was found by police laying next to his vehicle. He is in critical condition at this hour. Buena Vista police are asking anyone with information to call police. The City of Flint's Community Services Division has been awarded $472,000 from the Michigan State Housing Development Authority. Those funds coming through the Michigan Neighborhood Grant, which is aimed at supporting renters with accessibility needs. These funds are slated to be used to make needed repairs and updates to rental homes and to make sure Flint residents with disabilities have safer and more accessible living spaces. The funds will be dispersed on a first-come, first-served basis. We see some of the requirements to qualify for the funding. They're on your screen now, including income limitations and having documented accessibility needs. The funding can go towards things like handrails, grab bars, and barrier-free showers and tubs. For more information, you can visit the City of Flint's Community Development webpage.
IRS e-file is now open. Snap your W-2 and file your taxes 100% free.
Before we get into this episode of CIA Declassified, we want to thank this video sponsor, Conflict of Nations World War III. Conflict of Nations is a free to
all my option racks, all my niggas first shooters, shooters on the room, on the internet, you ain't been a threat, you been stuck in a computer, show me the proof, all my niggas first shooters, all my niggas for the
by highly regarded Detroit legend lawyer Steve Fishman. So shout out to BBG, that's his YouTube channel. We're going to review this, and we have something to say about how they came down. Okay, I got you. So we're going to start right now. And we're going to stop and start. We're going to comment. We might even let it play all the way through, but you guys tell me where you want to stop. Let's go.
Send that link to Henny again,
I
too.
represent Terry Fleming. I met him before he was charged, and somebody introduced me to him.
Well, back to you did represent Southwest T.
I represent Terry Fleming. I met him before he was charged, and somebody introduced me to him, and we got to be friendly.
Oh, wow.
And he wanted, he didn't have a case. Somebody just thought it was a good idea for him to meet me, and we sat in the car actually, and shot the shit for 20 minutes, and then we became friendly. And then, of course, the indictment came. And when the indictment came, he had never had a case before in his life. He had never spent an evening even in jail.
So that's important because he's talking about Southwest T here. He's talking about his relationship with Southwest T, the relationship he had with him prior to the BMF case the indictment even happening. So he knew Southwest T. He had at least a conversational relationship with Southwest T before the original indictment got handed down in 2005.
When the indictment came, both of them were on the indictment, even though Demetrius was in Atlanta, and there was no bond. You know, in federal court, you either have a bond or you have no bond. It's not like in state court, 10,000, 10% or anything like that. And as time went on, we weren't seeing eye to eye on the case, so I told T I was going to get off the case because I had some ideas of what he could do, and he was listening to some people inside maybe or whatever. So I got off the case. The long and short of it was.
So this is Steve Fishman. This is a person who was advising Southwest T long before the BMF indictment of 2005 even was handed down. He said that when the indictment was handed down, he was slated to represent Southwest T, but they didn't consummate their legal relationship because Southwest T had some different. They both didn't have. They were not on the same page in terms of what the defense should be. So he was never Southwest T's lawyer. He's never been hired by Southwest T because, like he said, Southwest T didn't have so much as a parking ticket prior to BMF being indicted initially in 2005.
That's important. That's important.
I did hear that he was the lawyer, right? I did hear that this guy was his lawyer. So, you know, I'm trying to understand, like, really understand who Steve Fishman is and try to break this guy down. Salute to everybody in the building. You already know I appreciate y'all. Make sure you're all dropping likes.
Want to start a podcast, but not sure how? Riverside has got you covered. First, go to Riverside.
Last week, the son of El Mencho was given life no parole plus 40 years, convicted of personally ordering hundreds of homicides, including shooting down a military helicopter with the rocket launcher, taking out 9 soldiers. Of course, he's been in custody for some years. It's El Mencho's son, this little boy right here, who grew up to this man right here, and he's not getting out. El Mencho, I'm sure, is not happy about that. Conversely, 2 weeks ago or so, when 29 Mexican criminals were extradited up here to the U.S. as part of their attempt to avoid tariffs, which is good, but at the same time, El Mencho's wife was being released after serving only half her time for money laundering down in Mexico, so she's free. And his daughter is also back in Mexico. She just served a brief couple-year sentence in the United States. So his son took the hit, and perhaps, well, who knows what's going to go on with that. But in general, are Trump's actions effective? Well, interviews with high-level operatives from Culiacan say, some of them are saying, well, I'm actually scared. The military is jumping out. There's been a lot of arrests. There's been military killing of people. So some of those guys are foreseeing at least a temporary downturn in their income. They're laying off some of their workers. They're streamlining operations. Some people have shut a very easy chemical process. And of course, due to the massive demand here, they'll simply move around. And drug interdiction is often like a game of whack-a-mole. You knock something down in one place, it rises up somewhere else. A perfect example is Fetty, which most of the precursors actually come into the United States because our economy is so large, and those chemicals are used in many legitimate industrial processes. They come in here and then they get sent over, and the labs are just down there. But they can move the labs up here just like they've done with the reefer industry. Up until the mid-2000s, over 50% of revenue of the gentlemen of the South came from the reefers. And as we developed a domestic reefer industry, that dwindled. So they elevated the Method Man and Fatty Wap production. But they also, it's a big problem in national parks here in California, they oversee huge illegal grows outdoors and indoor ones, and sell to because they have this existing customer base and money laundering base. So they simply produce what they need over here. If you are buying large amounts of high-grade reefers here in Los Angeles, you may well interact with people that seem like CAR people, and the stuff's being produced here. The CAR is not a physical location. It is not men with guns. It is a set of relationships. It's bankers that will move money. It's businessmen who understand logistics and own trucks and boats. It's government officials that will look the other way, that will facilitate, that will even guard and protect. In fact, the last major so-called big crackdown, well, the guy that was in charge of that, he just got 30 years in U.S. federal prison. He was the head of all of Mexican law enforcement, Garcia Luna. So, it's the amounts of money that are made by so many different people. Those men with guns that are getting gunned down by Mexican Marines, or even the narcos that are being taken into custody. I always tell people, someone like El Chapo or something, he's only a pawn. Someone stateside, like say a Big Meech, is not even a pawn. If the drug game is a chess game, people even of the size of Big Meech is not even a pawn, because El Chapo's a pawn. The knights and bishops are generals. They're people that own. There was a group of guys from Pemex, which is the Mexican Petroleum of Mexico. Mexico has a lot of produces oil, if you didn't know. Massive corporation. And they contacted some CARTEL people. They said, we got $20 million and we will use our tankers. And so if they got caught doing that once, I'm sure they've done it. So the legitimate business community is woven into all that. So it's the CARTEL is not a bunch of pistoleros at some ranch, right? They're just the people who do some of the dirty work. And what our military intervention or what our pressure will do will probably just simply disperse that, and it may just make them more sophisticated. They may move the fatty wine production over on this side of the border.
You're watching Fox 13, and the 10 o'clock news starts now.
Good evening, I'm Allie Corey.
And I'm Mark Wilson, glad to have you with us tonight. First up at 10, dangerous drugs are off our streets tonight after a long trafficking investigation. Hillsborough County deputies seized enough fentanyl to cause nearly 1 million overdose deaths, they tell us. This operation spanned all the way to Puerto Rico. Fox 13's Evan Moon is on this one, live outside the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office with more. Evan, sounds like a lot here. We understand an entire family was arrested as well. Tell us more.
That's right. It's kind of crazy. These two brothers are accused of coordinating the entire thing from behind bars in a federal prison in Pensacola, and they used contraband cell phones smuggled in to do it.
Historic drug bust in Hillsborough County, capturing enough fentanyl to kill nearly 1 million Americans. 33 suspects were arrested, some of them family. Fernando Rosario Torres and Elias Rosario Torres are accused of coordinating drug distribution in Hillsborough County while behind bars. Their parents, Elias Rosario Negron and Enid Torres Barrios, are also accused of being involved. Many of those arrested face drug trafficking and RICO charges, meaning racketeer influenced and involving corrupt organizations. Investigators say the group sold fentanyl, cocaine, and meth throughout Tampa Bay, amounting to tens of thousands of dollars. Firearms were also seized. The 6-month investigation by the sheriff's office uncovered ties to a network in Puerto Rico. The suspect's attorneys were in court this week. I also spoke with the Hillsborough Anti-Drug Alliance about the bust.
It's one of the biggest ones I've seen, maybe in the state, but just the amount of fentanyl, so many ounces. I mean, we're talking about grams, milligrams that can kill someone. So when you have ounces, that's just, it can kill, it looked like almost 1 million people. So they've saved that many lives by taking this off the streets.
This issue hitting especially close to home for her.
It really is important to me because I lost my brother to fentanyl. So I know what it feels like to be one of those families that lost someone to this horribly dangerous drug.
The Florida Attorney General saying Wednesday, let this operation serve as a warning to anyone who dares to sell this poison in Florida. The rule of law will prevail and you will be found and brought to justice.
Going after these dealers, I know, I have heard how detailed it is to even make a case, and it can take months or even years. But once they get the evidence, they go in there and they take them out. And I feel like it's saving so many lives. So I'm so proud of our sheriff's office.
Now, the judge did not give bond to these suspects, and another pretrial detention hearing is scheduled for later this week. At the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, Evan Moon, Fox 13 News.
All right, Evan, thank you.
When it's crunch time, Popeye's Boneless Bundle comes in clutch. 12 boneless wings, 3 tenders, 2 sides, and 3 dips for $14.99. Skip the stress and serve the crunch.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Well, their 12 offensive rebounds led to a lot of their offense. Ended the half on a 9. UCLA in the first half. And that's got to change for UCLA. Series. A couple of 30-point games and the leading bond. And that's been a big thing that, as a group, they had to respond to these get away. Taquez As she picked up those, they have to have different angles to get it into Betts as well. And perhaps she comes up.
She's trying to get going here with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to go back to back, not that teams. UCLA forces the turnover. Watkins trying to get it right back.
It'll be forward. She plays with a sense of calmness and she has a poise about her, but she never really gets some penetration and pitch game going.
Kickball. UCLA takes a shot,
that little chippy in the lane. If she can improve her game there, she's wide open.
And scoring-wise, 4 on the shot clock. Rice gives it up. Has to heave it for the 3-point attempt. From
this run is extending for USC. Not what you want to see to start the half
run. And a traveling violation.
That pass, and Marshall was right there.
Watkins hesitates against Betts. Second. UCLA, Jones steps right behind the three-pointer.
Need to get looks. She's made the one she's gotten.
Watkins on the move. And Jones tries to pick the pocket. Join host Jeff Probst for Survivor.
Here, they need a bucket.
Watkins defending Watson.
Fritz.
60 seconds to play.
A ton of effort from UCLA in the second half, and that's been the big difference maker. The effort, the energy, that's been huge. And I know Lauren Betts told us I need to be more aggressive the entire game, and that really struck me because I think something changed in her and clicked in her in the second half.
Out of this timeout. Hopkins gets it inside to Betts. One-on-one coverage. Betts. USC playing 5-on-4 with Jones late to cross half court.
You try to get the steal first, but you have to really start to consider fouling quickly. You're going to have to think about fouling. But here, Kiki Rice has a chance for the season. And now it's a 2-possession game. That really ices it. Play a little more, but I think they got enough good 3-point shooters on the floor where they might draw.
Free, and she loses it. Now coming out of that timeout. Total points in the second half. Took them until the final minutes here.
Has really won the game for UCLA the way they have responded.
Weeks as the #1 team in the country from the end of November to middle of.
I mean, and yes, it's going back to last year in the Pac-12 championship game.
The play.
Yeah, this is where you full court press. If you're USC, you try to get the steal and the shot here off the catch. Now, one thing that I thought they did well tonight
on CBS Sunday. The lineup we've given you. That's what a second half she had. 13 points, 5 for 5 seconds. Counting down, Watson picks it up and puts it in with 4 seconds to go. 17 of 20. They didn't have any free throw attempts in the semifinal against Ohio State. And now first Big Ten Tournament Championship.
Michigan and Michigan State, the latest chapter today on the road to the Final Four. Michigan controls the tip.
Ian Eagle up the line. Get to say Grant Hill as well. It's a good-looking stroke. It's going to get better. We know you can get to the rim.
Such a pass-first kind of guy mentality. Fierce picked up.
Nice slip.
Inside, and a corkscrew lay-in by Kohler.
Golden's great at ducking in.
Golden post threat. Big body with Zapawa. Both Golden. He gets it to go, and the foul. So the foul on Zapawa. You got 2 transfers here with Golden coming over with Dusty May from
Golden does a great job screening and slipping. Look at the help.
Kohler. He got a piece. Turnover. Get it ahead. Aikens, bottom. A 3.
He can get it going. He's
Iowa on Thursday night, digging at the ball. Donaldson clears. Bullet feed. It was risky. Turnover.
Not a good look.
No look up the floor. Back to back. Yes, sir. It's Aikens.
At a high percentage.
Back in. Golden bumping bodies with Cooper.
Both hands now, Bird.
Excellent positioning, and he puts it in with the left hand.
The dribble handoff.
Cooper takes Golden out of the paint area, so Richardson will drive it in and finish. He is saucy.
Been involved, but Richardson so crafty, gets to that left hand. But what's been impressive at his size, 6'2", his ability.
Cheddar back to the bench now for Michigan because of the foul trouble. The penetration by Aikens. Holloman lines it up. Book it. A 3.
That's a great story.
Michigan couldn't locate it. Shot clock down to 3. Holloman swing it. Aikens can't hit. Another offensive rebound and a reload. Aikens keeps on firing.
Why not? Well, you got to hit the glass.
From Lakeland, Florida, for Michigan. They only have 2 field goals, the Wolverines. They have turned it over 6 times. Holloman, pull up pop. It's good for Holloman.
Incredible.
We're in March. It's Izzo time.
It is.
There's that late little double. Good closeout.
Burnett, they need one. They got it. It's a 3.
And he's got to play well. He does really get hot from.
You walked into that one.
I did.
21-9, Michigan State in front. Ball fake from Burnett. The penetration, he gets blocked. There are a lot of big bodies in the area. Michigan's had a tough time generating offense other than Golden. He has been the guy.
Good catch, too. Wasn't that with a heat on that look? Come off.
Off the made basket. Again, wasting no time.
Watch the footwork now.
Kohler drains it.
He's got the dream shake. He used to study. Should have kept going.
Golden. Left hand, that's sweet.
And Raph, he's been pretty automatic with that left hand.
Zapawa's got a mismatch if they want. A little late finding them, but they do.
Zapawa, knock away, scoop up, and the layup goes for Carr. 7:56 to go in this first half. Michigan State up by 12.
Nice screen
Kick
by
it.
Golden.
Jenner misses. Golden, the offensive rebound. Golden, power move.
Unbelievable, this kid.
Holloman.
Nice find. Look at the ball movement.
Ball is ping. Fears, kick. Holloman. He's got it.
But you could step into a jumper like that. They flashed the foul line. And look, this is a corner jumper.
Bam! It's Richardson.
They forgot about him.
Michigan State shot 61% from the field and 41% from the three-point line in that game.
Donaldson goes all the way and gets it to go.
Need others. Once again, Zapawa running the floor, puts pressure on Golden.
Oh, Richardson is creative. 10th as he was guarded by Aikens.
How pretty is that little hold off there and that length? 4-5 screen, which is a very tough match on the switch.
Donaldson, deep shot. Wow. It goes for Reuben Jones.
Does that help the cause? They haven't sprung them from deep. That's his 15th of the year.
Riddler, the ball fake and deuce. That was. Holloman directing traffic. Booker asking for it against the smaller Burnett.
He's back
door. Oh! Richardson is a high flyer.
Oh, look at this jump.
Stepping and steal. Aikens looking for the angle. Give it up. Down the drain.
They're not stumbling on the offensive end. Look at him step and go. Big time.
Justin Pippen is in for Michigan. Richardson drives a kick. Drew a lot of attention. Holloman. Kaboom.
Collapse the D.
Timer is down to 5. Holloman. Shot clock down to 2. Richardson stripped to the ball.
Nice
Leak out. Burnett. Wolf is 0 of 4 from the field. Aikens takes the baseline. He caught Donaldson in the face. There was no whistle. Richardson, he's got the mismatch with Wolf.
Kohler can't make that. Look at that.
And Will. Kohler nails it straight away, Trey.
That's some action.
Get it inside. That's 5 missed three-pointers in a row for Michigan.
Yeah, Golden's going to power his way for 2.
Can't guard him one-on-one.
Looks like in the future they're going to make a change in the coaching ranks.
A class guy, as you both know.
Out of the timeout, Wolf gets inside. He can't finish it.
There's a little pin downs they love with ball screens at the end of them.
Holloman, his jump shot is pure.
And he's talking too. Everybody's got something to say. They should be broadcasters.
13 now for Holloman. It's 57-33, Michigan State. He connects.
And they were like a preseason 7-8 seed in
the
conference.
Yeah.
Holloman, is he feeling it? Yes, he is.
He's got that mid-range game.
And he was really good.
Yeah.
Came over with Dusty May from Flint. Previously had played at Texas Tech. Watch break opportunity. Wolf Euros and scores.
That is tough against head too.
Yeah.
Capitalize on his foot speed.
They love to throw that alley-oop.
He has made numerous circus shots in his 2-year career at Michigan State. He misses on the free throw. We're going to hit 12 minutes to go. Second half, Wolf assertive and follows his own miss, Moses Malone style.
He's shown a lot.
They are throughout the season. Wolf, defended by Carr, feed it. Golden.
Nice fake.
And Golden with the left hand. That's textbook.
Well, I'll tell you what, for his size, the dexterity.
Now it's Richardson.
Forcing him late in the clock of Last few trips.
Holloman small against big. Step back Jay. Missed it. Michigan trying to move a little closer here. Kaysen takes it in for two.
Somebody's hurt over there.
Oh, Richardson went down. But he'll step up and make it from the corner.
It's amazing.
He tripped over the official. Going against the much bigger Cooper. Shot clock winding down.
He can elevate easily.
Wolf.
Nice find.
Golden. Cha-ching off the glass. Empty trip for the Wolverines. Spartans trying to take advantage with Holloman. The circle. Off the window. Beautiful touch for Trey Holloman. And Cooper for the Spartans. Fears is in there. Holloman, ball fake, pull up, money.
Boy, he owned his guy there.
The lob got deflected. Turnover. Kaysen up the floor. Burnett, extra. Getter at it. Blocked by Cooper. Retrieved by Wolf. Back in against Carr. Wolf gets deep position and flips it in.
He kind of gathered himself right there.
No combined for 44 of Michigan's 57 points.
Oh, you got it. Good
and the
step
steal by Pippen. Flips it.
He's going to duck it at the ground, I think.
Akins. Switch. Over Cheddar. Count it.
And that's what you have to do when you get a big guy on you.
Head and shoulder fake. Akins missed it off the window. Zapawa. The finish.
I would not shake hands at the end of the game.
I think it's mandatory, right?
It's a Sparty celebration.